Hello everybody and welcome to this late by 1 minute I think TRS. I realized that the video source was not working like 1 minute before I was supposed to press start stream, so it's slightly delayed. I'm joined today with Fami. Hello Fami.
Hello Drift, woke up 10 minutes ago.
Well, as always for my TRS, it's always a mess, but we're gonna manage. I need to change this real quick. Okay.
Don't worry about it, but do share your screen with me.
I mean, I have not launched the game yet, so I have nothing to share. Unless I can share my whole screen, but like it's gonna be weird. Like no, we'll just wait for the game to be launched.
Right.
And yeah, gonna wait 1 or 2 minutes more to see if someone else joins. I have not edited the schedule command, so I'm gonna do that during that time.
Yeah, you update the schedule comment and then everyone will see that this is yet another super player TRS with this lineup. Oh my god.
It always is. It always is. I assume that's gonna look fine. Should work. Yeah, I know how to do the thing. Yeah, this is a very good chart. Like a lot of interesting runs too. We have like scoring, which is always cool. We have like no token in WBaWC, which is a thing for sure.
No token, oh my god.
Yeah, it's no ghost, but it means no token.
No ghost.
Yeah,
it's spelled.
It is a thing. And yeah, hello CraftTek. With that, I think we're just gonna. I'm gonna launch Hidden Star. Oh wait, no. It's ReimuOtter. But no, I don't think there will be laser noise. I can just launch it normally. If it's loud, I blame anything else than me. Okay, it's not loud. You shot, and I need to transition. And I also need to stream share the game. Ah, there it is. And yeah, I think that's good for now. So where the fuck did I put the? Okay, there it is. Yeah, Hidden Star. So this is Hidden Star, easy, no bomb, no release, which is bad, but fair enough. With ReimuOtter by pixilen, no fast forward, and the command says, forgot how to do bullet golem.
Well, I look forward to whatever is gonna happen there then.
Yeah, I assume it's Narumi first spell. I don't know the name
which one of her spells it is.
I think it has to be Narumi.
Yeah, it is an army, but I don't remember which one.
I assume the one with the big one, the big bullet.
Well, I do remember which one. I just don't remember the position.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Let me just quickly verify something. Okay. Replay. Shouts to the null, by the way. Soon just put an extra thing, and there is no value because well, there is an extra thing. I love you then.
Yeah. So
yeah, Hidden Star. I really like this game. So most of the reason why I like this game are the releases. So yeah, I think it's still a fine game, but
I do think that his HSiFS on easy is a pretty light romp, so hopefully hopefully there won't be too many mistakes here. And oh my god, my neighbors are talking so loud. I'm sorry, give me a sec.
But yeah, so yeah, this is Reimu, so we have Yoming with Fall. It's like, I think it's a pretty good shot type. I don't exactly remember the tier list of shot types. But Autumn is fine as a sub-season. Reimu is good when it's not Reimu Spring.
Yeah, I do believe that Autumn should be one of the better shots.
I mean, you get
oh,
the
if only
easier
because,
final,
well,
but...
if we're talking about the finals, I don't know how they scale on easy. There's also that. They're really hard on normal, for example.
Yeah, I assume it's gonna be same speed but less dance. But yeah, for the final, Fall is by far the easiest, because of course it is. But like, I mean, for 1cc, I don't think the final is the most relevant thing ever. I think like the shot type in itself is more relevant. And Fall is good. Like, Fall is good. Reimu has homing, which is neat. Like, you're probably gonna be better off with like Reimu Winter or that. But it's not bad, right? Like, it's not Reimu Spring.
I do think that Okina's finals are some of the finals that matter the most in 1cc's because
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
she has a lot of health, you have no range, and like they last a long time. Probably only matter less than like LFS from Yakran.
yeah, like I do agree that it matters a lot for 1cc, but at the end of the day, like, if you enter it with 2 lives, you're probably winning, you know? Like, and I mean, it enters the game where you get like a lot of lives, even if in no bomb, no release. So I don't think you died 3 times to it. Not 1cc, by the way. It's no bomb. I forgot. I remember the no release part, but not the no bomb. I guess for a no bomb, maybe dying 3 times is fair, but still, like, shot type matters more, I think. Like, I feel like the finals are really an issue when we're talking no miss, because like those are the worst patterns the series for 2 of them.
The ridiculousness does get amplified in something like this, so it will be interesting to see how it goes on this run, because I don't know the level of the player right now. The gameplay quality is pretty decent. It's some. I do believe it's no miss right now. Yeah.
Like, Hidden Star is not known for having the easiest early game. Quite the opposite, actually, except Lava. But still, it's no miss. Like, it's fine. Like, it's a good run.
Yeah. I mean, as much as the 2cc memes are pretty relevant because of what happened last year. Well, I am so mean. When that 2cc happened, I was like, oh my god, somebody finally felt in their skin my pain when I tried playing this game because I just could not get out of stage 1.
Yeah, stage 1 is bad, but like the rest is very fine. Like, stage 2 to basically stage 5 boss is really not the hardest thing ever once you really know it. Like, it's you can definitely die to it, right? But like, comparatively to other games, like, it's really fine. And then you have Okina and dancers that are really not fine. And it's cute. You have like this huge safe spot.
Yeah, yeah. This is Bullet Golem. I keep forgetting
This is
it's final. No, this is.
Yeah, no, it's Part 2.
This is so wide here. Wow, very interesting to see.
Final is, I know Final is funny on easy because you have like a massive face spot just in the middle. It's like it.
Funnily enough, that safe spot sometimes exists even.
Yeah, not quite the same. But yeah, this honestly is hard on every difficulty. Like, you just get absolutely threatened by, like, in a way, like, it's just it peer pressures you and like you move up and like it's kind of weird. Like I know it's fine once you learn it, but it's definitely an issue for that. And you're not at full power.
Pretty much the instant death is very sad to see, but this is probably why they hated it. Spoilers for what I didn't see, but I speculate what happened is that this is literally one miss due to that.
Possible, yeah. Like you can literally stay in the center on that wave and look at this just massive gap in the center. You can do it on the side too, but a bit less easy. Yeah.
No, my theory is wrong.
Could have stayed in the center.
Well, don't they hate this pattern either? It also killed them the same amount of times.
But it did not kill the pace. But yeah, for next time, just try being at the center of the wave kinda high. It's literally, you don't have to dodge. It's one of the funniest safe spots ever. Honestly, yeah, for Spell 2, I definitely remember when I was playing normal, I just decided to not bother with learning that and just bomb it. And I think it's a good strat. Like, I don't think it's the worst pattern ever once you learn it, but I really didn't want to learn it, and like, it just press X.
I played this game on release day, back when it was normal 1cc level. I had become pretty good at the early game because of the demo, but then I played the late game for the first, and yeah, that did not went over well. The HSiFS late game friendly has hands, especially on demo.
I mean, Okina is fourth or fifth hardest boss, like final boss in this area, I think, which is a lot. Like, it depends on the shot type, right? But even if you're playing Fall, like, Snowman has hands. And if you're playing Summer, well, fuck you. Like, and the something that is usually not that mentioned that much is like, Fall Final is only fine because it's shrouded, right? Like, you can just time it out and like it will be static. If you don't know that shroud, it's disgusting too. Like, Okina Finals are just rough.
I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know much about HSiFS, so the fact that it is routed to me is both hilarious and also horrifying, because oh my god, you have to follow a stupid fiddly route that thing for like 120 seconds.
It's not tight. It's like, the route is really not tight. It's you go middle, then you go to the side, and like it's not a tight route.
See,
like, it's annoying, but like,
I think beautiful fight.
Like, it's annoying, but I think like something like Horizon Roll is more of an issue, you know.
Go, okay. Nice.
I love the bomb piece collection. Also, you took the correct one. At least the correct one for scoring. So it's the only one I know.
Nice reading on the curvy bullets. Very nice.
Okay, you made me scared here.
Yeah, some indecision here, so...
I mean, this fight is weird. Like, that's just the easiest way to put it. It's not the hardest thing ever, but it's weird. And except Behind Festival. Behind Festival is just hard. And weird, actually. It was like... They're not that bad. I have big issues with it. I think it's just a matter of how much you know it, and like, it's probably different for every person. Some people don't struggle, some people are like, what the hell is happening?
Nice here. Oh wow, this is getting a little funny to read here. easy version.
Yeah, it's
Full-on wall of amulets here.
yeah. You're between two walls, and you have to line up. Okay, time for the big
Here's
thing.
behind Festival.
But it's off slow, so you can do more damage than you. Well, without carrying that much. However,
E.
yeah, you cannot split the damage.
Whoa.
I would not recommend being low on this. Oh, you're really
Oh
splitting
my
the
gosh,
damage.
he has like 1 HP.
Okay, Reimu saved the day. Okay, good. And now for this thing. You think it's funny because it's bad in survival and it's worse in scoring. It's just a bad spell.
I mean, the fact that the freaking laser stays there willingly as a wall is so claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Ah, no, you stood right under her. That's
You are splitting the damage between the two, which does nothing. Like, it's just bad. Like, don't do that.
yeah. Yeah, it's funny because just now I noticed they don't work like a prism river, so they don't have a shared health pool. Each one of them is individual.
Yeah, so fuck it one. It's kind of like lol K extra. Okay. Still a good run, honestly.
Almost no miss for them.
Like 3 miss to stage 6 is like what 2 CC was. And now, since you're not playing Spring, this will not be that bad. It's still kinda bad. Homing is like so bad, it just cannot reach properly. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, nice. I really dislike those fairies. Oh! Never mind, they are not an issue on easy.
3 miss so far.
Yeah. Those bullets are moving. They are.
Well, this is kind of sleepy on the easy actually.
Yeah, that's kinda not much happening. But
Here
I
we
mean,
go. Here's Okina.
in Lunatic, it's like I really don't like it. I know it's not supposed to be an issue, but like, bleh. Okina now. This is very readable. Actually, I expected the worst from Okina.
See that as the run progresses, that the runner is more and more camping on that shift key, the focus button. So maybe they're getting nervous. Goes on.
Okay, nice.
Here's amazing visibility, the non-spell.
Could be worse. It kinda like always.
There's worse in this very game.
Yeah, always remember that Phoenix Tail is a spell.
Oh wow, the gaps are so wide here. I mean, I know, yes.
And yeah, but like dodging
Right.
from behind is still okay. Never mind, there is no dodging involved, like going down.
Nice, very nice.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Shout out to those nons being, except non one being all bow up. There's a fun fact of the day, I guess. Ringo is the same, by the way. Very funny.
There you go. Do they know it's aimed? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very weird stream that you did, but it's
Yeah, moved kinda late, I was scared, but it sure worked. I don't think you needed
also good
to
damage.
stay-
Managed to basically one wave it.
I mean, yeah, but like with Yoming, I don't know if you needed really to stay in the middle, but I mean, it worked out, so. This is, yeah, not an issue.
Good.
Now for something
Oh, here's
that is an
Snowman. This
issue.
spell is just conceptually bad.
It's just bad on every level, like, nothing about it is good.
Well, at least it's slow enough to where you can kind of see the black bullets
Yeah,
coming. But
I mean, yeah.
oh wow, that's a very speedy kill.
Yeah, I mean, ReimuOming does work. What is black snow? You know, like on a road where like there is snow, but like a lot of cars that pass through, and like yeah, there is some snow. It's somewhat black. Yeah, that.
I can relate to what you said. I probably were tweets.
Do you not? What are you doing?
Oh no! Stop going
What
to where the
are
bullets
you
are coming.
Doing? Do you not have snow in Brazil? Yeah, I guess
No.
it makes sense, yeah.
I was about to say I can relate to what you said, but I have never seen snow, and I probably never will if I don't get out of here.
Yeah, there is no mountain in Brazil actually. It's not timed out. That's a lunatic strat. Yes, but it's first of all not exactly, and second of all this is not like. Okay, 4 lives for this. Like I don't think you're dying 4 times to this. Even unrouted, like just no.
So I vaguely know how this game goes on Lunatic, but the thing about strats for the earlier difficulties is that Lunatic strategies aren't necessarily retro compatible, even
Yep.
if it's just the Lunatic version with less bullets.
Yep. I feel winter is like usually the choice, because well, something that shoots ahead of you.
Oh,
And that's a cap. Unless you
that's
didn't move
4
it.
miss.
Very nice.
Very
nice.
weird miss on Okina, not the expected one, but yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
very good one. Yeah, I don't have that much to say, I think. Well, Tengubushi is bad. Bullet Golem is fair. For Narumi Final, I mean, again, like, just go in the middle. It's funnier, and it just works well. And for that spell, don't do, like, for the Okina spell, just don't do that. I don't know what the strat is, but I know it's not that.
Yeah.
And yeah. John, thanks for sharing. I heard a noise. Oh yeah, the extend for the clear. It is in fact kind of flat. Okay. I forgot what next one was. Fuck. Can't write either. Okay, thank you. You can write better than me. Oh, PCB. Oh god.
EB.
Hello, me. Okay. So PCB.
Drift check the Discord.
I will in a second. I am resizing the game.
Gasp, look who joined.
It's me. Hello, me.
Hi, it's me.
Hello, me.
Hi.
Hello, you.
No, it's me.
Nah,
Hello, me.
damn.
Yeah, okay, that I get pretty much.
Okay, I'm screen sharing. Yes, I'm screen sharing. So this is by Krast. It's a hard 1cc ReimuA. First ever Windows era 1cc. Yo, you started with PC98. That's somewhat rare, honestly.
That's true, yeah.
And I just hope you didn't start with with Touhou 1. Like it's a fun game, but it's also like barely Touhou. Expect buyer abuse. I love it. Oh god, It's the commentary, it's the same commentary. We were just missing Ceres in the commentary for that one run back then.
What?
You remember the one run that was just breaking borders always for no reason?
Oh,
We have a very similar commentary team, so you know. Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah. So, do I have to show anything special? No. So, PCB, you have to manually collect your power, and I hate it. That's all I have to say for the game.
Come on, Drift. It's really not that big of a deal. You get full power by the start of stage 2.
No,
That is
man.
true.
I played PCB like a full run once in my life. It was like after I got like, I think Benny and IN easy 1cc. And I was like, okay, let's try PCB. And I went for an easy 1cc. I got full power somewhere in stage 4.
Damn, that's on you.
You
And,
must have been actively avoiding the power.
No, I
What?
was trying.
Were you dying midway through?
I mean, I did die to Alice, yes. But I was
Okay,
not
then
full power entering Alice. I probably died to Chanty.
See,
Honestly,
they're full power here.
Yeah.
right. It's genuinely
I
impressive.
never
to
said
not
it
be
was a
full
big
power.
issue. I said I didn't like it.
It's not a big issue. I'm just saying it's actually impressive.
Drift saying that
game over to Yom. Like I was at the bottom of the screen, and Yomu slashed the bottom of the screen, and I game overed. And I was like, I'm not playing this game anymore.
Oh my god.
And
You saying that forbade me from saying that. Oh look, it's Lily. Wait, it's Letty's final on hard, unique and very weird.
Yeah. PCB is so bad I see some lunatic score players not super players not get full power until stage 6.
see,
Yeah, it's that
see?
bad.
Power collection is very bad.
It's very difficult, you know. It's actually like think about it.
Like as
Let it
those,
simmer.
I think those super players should consider like suiciding on Yomu final to be able to skip the spam.
Okay, that's a reasonable bomb.
Okay,
Try
but
bomb.
Griff, you want bad power collection? We need an SOEW replay on TRS.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
You're gonna learn.
Isn't that like way too many lives? Wait.
He might have started with more.
Okay, sure.
It's fine. Who cares?
Yeah, I didn't check. I just looked at it like a 7 live. What the?
Oh, interesting gap choice, but it worked out. Also, this first main game, like, wait, not main game, Windows era, like, clear, and it's a hard one.
I mean, I don't know what they did. Like, I assume they played like a lot of PC98. Like, I assume you just don't start with hard. Like, I think no one starts with hard. Like, I think some people start with lunatic because they are not smart, and the rest start with easy or normal. I don't think anyone starts with hard unless they have previous experience.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Also, shout out to this non for existing and then
Yeah,
proceeding to not exist anymore.
Can
Yeah.
kill you if you don't move.
Yeah, theoretically it can.
If you don't move.
The same way that theoretically you can get hard one miss no bomb to mailing final like I did. And that's technically a run that can happen.
Yeah, it can oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that was escapable, but I guess fair enough.
Yeah,
That's
but I mean,
escapable if you're like super player.
might as well bomb, you know, like.
Also, you have like a billion lives, so yeah, might as well just using the resources because you're gonna waste lives at this point.
Yep. You need to
I mean, you
suicide
could,
in stage
if you
4.
run out of bombs here, the optimal thing to do would be to suicide. So you.
Well,
get
no,
bombs
don't
after
suicide,
you-
just die.
But
Try
then
and
you
survive.
might, if you suicide, you'll plan when you die. But if you die after wasting the extend, that's pretty bad, right?
Yeah, but you
you
dodge
do
more.
you kind of only half wasted because you get a bomb instead. Yeah.
I mean, it's like depends on how good you are at bombing.
I
right?
guess, yeah, if you had 299 point items, you could suicide. You could also, like, not.
Well, the runners using their bombs very effectively. It's basically an extra life for them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much stage 4 will be routed, I'll be honest. Cause unrouted stage 4 does things. Well.
Oh no!
That's
First
okay.
miss.
That's what happens if with this spell sometimes.
They admittedly tried to be a little cute there with the way they were dodging this. Tried to like circle around the bubble to the side, but
you don't
that's
need
not how
to
you do it.
suicide, you just need to die.
Oh yeah, so if you die before 300, then all right. Let's
Oh
see
well,
how
it's really
Singapore
not
goes.
that big of a deal because of their life situation here.
Yeah, it's really
They're
not
gonna
that
get
big
an
of a
extra
deal.
life here, and then it will literally not have been wasted.
Yeah, that's ReimuA cross fairies for just not being
I mean,
able to
I
do
think
it
a
that
life will
effectively.
still be wasted, I'll be honest.
We're going for genocide route here. Guess they don't know how to pacify this.
I mean, it's working pretty well. It's like
Did
really
you,
well.
I
Nice.
assume it's a bomb?
Yeah. We bombed
Oh
for
well, no, it's
border
border break actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good cherry
Oh,
border there.
and then we bomb. Get our bomb back.
Yep.
Okay,
Life
we
wasted.
waste the life, but it's fine.
I mean, you get a bomb.
Yeah.
Wow.
So as long as the
Ah,
Good death
nice
bomb.
death bomb.
Good death bomb.
that would have been your life. So
That.
Oh, guess
That's a
they
good
don't
death
know
bomb.
about how this part is aimed. That was a lot of resources down just on that section.
I mean,
It's okay.
yeah, that makes sense. Good death bombing though. Very nice.
Oh, nice.
I don't know, guys. Is this clear?
Also, they're on track to get the 1000 extended. Good as well. They will get
I
it.
Very
mean,
good.
with how much I shot on stage 4, yeah.
Just don't get sniped and waste your 2 bombs immediately, and then you're fine.
was-
You're kind of getting close to the bullets there.
It's working. Trusting the
Yeah,
hitbox,
it's
but
working.
trusting
The
just the right
hitbox is
amount.
tiny in this game, so might as well
Yeah,
Well,
good bomb.
You're very
nice.
good at death bombing. That was a very smooth one. Nice POC. The runner's doing very well POC.
It's fine.
Well, that's a wasted bomb rip. It's fine.
Yeah, it's not.
Sad.
It's not exactly a scary situation.
It's not the end of the world. What would be the end of the world is if your monitor died and you suddenly lost 3 lives trying to get it back up.
I'm very sure if your monitor die, you can just press escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you can die once.
It's much better than when I was playing Touhou on my laptop and my controller kept dying. That's a much bigger issue
Yeah,
because if
controller
it
dying,
dies,
yeah.
you can pause.
Reasonable.
I mean, you can still press escape, but
Yeah, you gotta reach for it real quick.
I mean, you're probably dying once in both cases, but not 3 times. What I'm saying.
Yeah,
yeah.
not 3 times. Yes.
Cut your losses. Oh, Lil Nasa, that's odd.
Border break, I assume?
Watch this border iframe.
Yep, nice.
Border break.
Very nice.
Yeah, so ReimuA hits like a pillow and will take a while to beat this up for what it's worth.
That's
Very
kind of
readable so
chilling,
far. Very
yeah.
readable. But oh my god, this
running
does
good
take
at
forever.
micros.
Again, we're gonna have a border for
Is this fake Stradivarius? No, it's
What?
just hell Stradivarius.
Yeah, it's just called Stradivarius. What's the deal with that? What? This is so.
I don't
This
know.
is bizarre.
Woo! That
This
was-
spell card is
this just
harder
harder
on hard
the
than
rotate version
normal.
by a mile.
That bomb
Yes.
was like sent after you dodged.
I mean, it's
Probably
Stradivarius. You're
Don't
it's better
border
off
break.
bombing anyway.
Yeah, nice. Okay, try and get this spell capture.
I mean, this is very doable.
I mean, it's a weird spell.
It's a weird spell, yeah, but
But
so
yeah,
far it's been quite nice.
I was thinking the same thing, CraftTek. Like, holy shit, she can afford one? Like, man.
This spell is harder and harder than normal. I said harder and on hard and normal compared to Lunatic.
All I'm saying is, if it is a fork found in the kitchen, then I don't know what Clown Pit's kitchen looks like, but probably not what you'd expect.
Aww, okay, well, yeah, no bombs. Yeah, the Prism reverse balancing is kind of fucked up.
I played this at
No,
75.
I don't like where you are, man. I don't like where you are. That's why I don't like it. Oh my god.
I was expecting a bomb. No, that's oh man, that you didn't. That sucks. That's really bad.
I played Prism River
Honestly,
Final at 75 FPS once. It's so funny how fast they were going. Like,
My god, that was like a 4 miss. First miss, whatever.
yeah, the last miss is just depressing. Woohoo!
Oh, okay, that was close. More aggressive POCing. Will it work out? It did. Oh, the runner didn't go for POC. They're very smart. Okay, that was a reasonable bomb, honestly.
They barely need to do it. I think they'll get the 1000 extend
feel like
regardless.
this-
It's not like they're going for the 1200 extend.
Like, this felt like
That's
they
true.
wanted to border break, but they pressed too early, honestly.
I don't know. It's like they wanted they made it.
Whoa! And you
That
tried to
was-
go for it here.
Nice POC, dude.
Didn't even POC.
I felt like when the runner bombed, they realized they made a mistake, and then while they were panicking, they just pressed the X key.
Which is fair.
Like they knew they made a mistake. Very fair bomb. You learned your lesson, not aggressively POCing anymore. Hi, Yomu.
Oh, we're at the top.
They know the
We're going
strat
for the
here.
misdirect. They know. Don't do it too early.
I love
Okay, good.
This is
Fine.
enough.
fun.
I think they wanted to go for the double misdirect. No, they did the double misdirect setup, but they only did the single one.
I mean, as long as there's no weird overlap. Ugh.
Yeah, we're good. Actually,
You really
we're
just don't
ReimuA,
want
so
the
we're not good. Okay,
overlaps.
okay.
We are good. Thank
And
God.
she still needs to play a little bit of wave 2.
I hope they stand still after mid boss. That's an actual strategy after mid.
Good
That's an
bomb.
interesting gap choice.
Nice.
Good bomb though, yeah.
Another one? Question mark? Yep, looks like another one.
Oh
yeah,
my
that's
god.
another one.
Double bomb.
Maybe with Reimu's hitbox, you could have squeezed through it.
Yeah, but also just bomb. Like,
Also, yeah, I can see why you can just stand still after mid boss, Yomu and hard. Rip.
Honestly, this run is kind of hemorrhaging resources right now, but hopefully it will stop the bleeding soon.
I
we're
mean,
on
we
7
have like
lives, man. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, it's a lot of lives, so I hope. Well,
Yeah.
nothing should happening that should like
no
completely
misdirect to this.
jeopardize this run. Also, no misdirect. Did they just
Yeah.
forget?
I mean, they're hemorrhaging lives, but like, and they're bleeding all over, but they're JoJo character kind of like blood, so they have a lot. I mean, they
This
survived.
was
That's
Nice
good.
handled.
Weird round.
They handled.
Ooh, okay, we're good.
Not route, just weird dodging and
Yeah.
movement, but it worked out, so it's fine. Oh boy! And you have no border coming up.
By the way, yeah, sure, she doesn't get damage from that side, but you do still get border juice or whatever.
Unfocus,
Yeah.
unfocus on this, please.
That was already dodged though. You just have to go up.
Wrong direction, no.
Like,
What's
you're-
up?
like, Reimu is already a tank in this game in terms of movement speed. And like,
Oh my god, what
And
was that dodge?
was
I mean, it worked out with the mom.
Reimu is like insanely slow, and like
Yeah.
the time is slow down. I
Predicting not to
genuinely
attack.
feel it's easier to just
My board is break even.
dodge while unfocused for those spells. Just because else you're
Yeah.
just so slow, you are not moving, you're not dodging anything. It's just nothing is happening.
Take advantage of your unfocused movement during the slowdown because it'll escape you soon, so you better use it while you can.
Move. Okay, good.
Funny,
Pro tip,
weird.
fella-
Why are we here?
That's an
Lotus
impressive
death
death
bomb
bomb,
known to
honestly.
mankind,
I
let's
just
go.
assumed you did not
Why are we here?
to do more
Get
damage.
out of here.
We're homing Reimu. Surely you can use homing to its advantage here, right? Yeah, okay, great.
Yeah, but the homing...
Now, don't get Grifferanoed.
Yeah, I died.
Oh, the runner's already looking good.
This should be a cap question mark.
Anything can happen on this spell and lowered it in like a lower like difficulties, I feel. I mean, they're handling really well, so it's a cap, I think.
No problem normally
Yeah.
on any difficulty. The way
If
you
it's
do this
very-
on easy might as well be the same way you do this on Lunatic. Anyway,
Yeah,
how
but-
are we handling this?
We have a border break coming up soon.
Here it
They're
is.
gonna need it.
Speaking of border
Honestly,
breaks,
I
you get
feel
the
like
faster
just
when focused.
Don't activate it manually. If you get hit, you get it, yeah. And if you don't, you have the bug up more.
They still have
You only
one
have-
more full wave while the
yeah,
damage is
but
doing
it's
the
like
rest.
it's fine, yeah. Like
It's fine.
Very
Yeah.
nice wave.
2 more waves because it's ReimuA, thanks.
Eh,
Maybe even
good
3.
one.
Oh, yeah, thanks. That sucks. If they unfocus and dash to the left, maybe, but it's fine.
There were
Great.
dating runs today. There are
Yeah,
Very
yeah, there are
comfortable
definitely
1000 extent.
some rare runs.
mhm.
Anyway, I don't know what it.
They were entertaining runs. Yeah.
I have no idea
There's
what it
DDC.
looks like in normal.
Wink, wink.
In
It's hard. Yeah.
You're not
I mean, it's,
having
you're
the border
ReimuA
breaking
and it's not
time.
Lunatic, so it's looking. It still has hands, but
Yeah, okay, that's very fine.
nice.
Nice.
Don't step any further. Believe
This
me, the
is-
young mister should not hesitate to kill.
Like,
Kill him
this is
badly.
what it should be.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
rough.
true.
Whoop.
Immediate death to mid-9. Oh my god, I
You
wasn't
missed
even
the
considering that. And then you
billion.
lost the big power.
Oh, that's tragic, and you don't want to switch. You don't want to like change your altitude on these like sword slashes because it'll make it freaky to dodge. Yikes.
I mean, they are
You're
the
doing
border
so
break,
well.
so it just doesn't
That's
matter.
true. Dying on mid-non is weird because it's like the easiest of Yomu's nons, and they've been dodging Yomu's nons really well.
Didn't they
Also
die to another
Kalpas.
one? Yeah,
That's reasonable.
Yeah, this is a route, I guess. Right now they don't know it.
Oh yeah, I was like, why are you not piercing? Because it's a bad game.
Please, Griff. It's not a bad game
A
for
game
this
where you
reason.
can't POC is a bad game!
You can
Okay.
POC at full power.
Oh wait, the death bomb was so late. I thought you just died.
Oh fuck, I clicked out that. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that death, but it does not.
It worked out, I guess. Okay, can I be honest? If you don't know what you're doing, Yuko non-one got hands.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah,
to make it
there's
to
no,
Yuyuko, you
chat
can
bar.
make it out of her normally.
Just border break, it's not worth it. Okay,
Chat
Unless
being,
you're me playing PCB as a kid and didn't know about the aimed attacks, so yeah, Yuyuko was really hard if you don't know the concept of attacks being aimed.
to answer the chat, chat being on the screen is in talks and in preparation. It's just it's happening, short. Like it is gonna happen. Just not yet.
Yeah.
Unless we really can't
Also,
make it
yeah.
work, but like, I think we're gonna make it work.
Hopefully, and it will be good. It will make it a lot more reasonable to, you know, see your little chat messages.
There's a reason why it's not there yet, but yeah, I'm not gonna go into details.
Right, so we're now stuck here without a restream, and we bombed to restream. Very reasonable.
I got
Start at the right. Just go right. Yeah, good.
and this
The
gets
runner is clueful.
pretty fast. Like, yeah. I didn't expect it to be that fast on hard, honestly. Okay, do you know
We
the
still
route
border break
or
here,
you don't?
probably.
Okay, good.
Good. What do you
Okay,
mean
this one,
good?
they don't need to do much. Okay, nice
Another
bomb.
death bomb. Shoutouts Reimu's death bomb window in PCB. Greatest thing ever.
It's like 16
consider
frames or whatever.
iron.
It's actually human reacting early.
Wait, it works?
Down, 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 down!
The slowly riding.
The gap was like so massive there.
Yeah, but we're going up. Bottle break, I assume. Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
yeah, very
it's
nicely
not
timed.
dying. Bomb? Yeah.
Damn, you really love your death bombs, runner. More death bombs than regular bombs.
This unironically is a problem because it gets people like, oh, so I should death bomb every single time, Clueless. More like you should death bomb never if you can help it.
You should.
Don't, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like death bombs are good, except in iron. I
The
guess.
run-
but-
They're good, but
The
not
runners-
something you shouldn't treat them like a parry.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't see what's wrong with it. And it's like your.
They're not reliable, is what I'm saying.
I mean, depends on how good you are at it.
If you're death bombing, you would have just
Ooh.
regularly bombed, and you're dead. Okay,
Ow.
rip. That's like you couldn't have death bombed or bombed there. That's just womp womp, I guess.
Yeah,
Happens.
running into a bullet is like kinda insane to death bomb when you run into a bullet.
If you're running into a bullet accidentally, you're not bombing that. But if you're running into it intentionally, then yeah, that's just a guaranteed
You
death bomb.
can't really go through those unless you're scoring, I guess. Okay, we're getting an
Thanks,
extend
border.
here.
Barely, just barely.
Yeah, I mean. Worst
Yeah,
case scenario, it
she
would have
does
been
job.
after. Okay, it does.
Yeah.
Final drop point, and I assume it does. It would have been
It
in
does, I
RB
think.
anyway. Like,
Yeah, you're fine. Unless you're actively trolling. Oh, that butterfly. Nice reaction. Alright. Good luck on Hirakawa.
do you know how to do Yorikawa?
Looking good so far.
Surprisingly, yes.
I
A
mean,
little
But
early,
that's something I
but
don't
right?
expect like newer players to know.
You seem to have routed this. Oh,
Never
not.
mind.
I
you
guess
seem to have
not.
not routed this.
Never mind. Woohoo!
You were,
Aye, aye, aye.
you were- That's 3 bombs, by the way. Damn.
Yeah, but up here, see
Yes, this is what the people who call Hirokawa hard are about.
Yorikawa is
Yeah, you border
fine
break
once you
here.
know it. It's just
Never
it's
mind.
around. No border break. I mean, I guess it wouldn't have made much
That's
of a
where you
difference.
would want to manually border break, because there's no bullets to run into. I don't like this here.
What? Those doors are interesting.
It works. That doesn't work.
Yee.
Yeah, that was
except if you death
not the
bomb.
move. Oh, I'm surprised you could. I don't have a death, like a bomb shield on this. Oh my god.
Yeah, there is no bomb shield for this spell card. So at one point, I think I
There-
actually just went up and used ReimuB's bomb to absolutely shred her like a cheese
I mean, it
grater.
doesn't do much damage, but
I guess Zun counts RB as the actual
Yeah, I
final, and
assume
thus
so.
technically, in a sense,
Yeah.
RB is bomb immune, right?
I mean, in a sense, it's no, it's weird. And yeah, Sumizome has 3 billion HP. That is true.
Yay! I wonder if they have enough
Yeah.
life to make it through. Oh my god, they didn't even try in the first wave.
Ah!
Wait, now you ran
don't-
into it.
You
No.
do need the bombs, I guess.
Okay, you do need the lives. Okay, hold on. Wait. Oh,
Oh
you
my
do need
god,
everything.
this is going nowhere.
I don't think this
Pro
was
tip, the X
practiced.
key.
I don't think
Ah,
this was
right!
practiced,
Please,
guys.
brother, please. You
Oh
have
my
3 bombs. You can just prep, hold down,
Yeah,
Just
hit
bomb
down
everything,
the
man! Oh my
I
god,
beg
I
you,
didn't
brother.
even blow up the next wave. Oh, fuck!
No, please, please, XP, please.
My
please,
run!
friend. Oh my god! No, look at the border chaining. This is huge.
We have not kept a single way.
That was my run,
Oh
Reimu!
my
My run!
god.
Stop be screwed with me, Reimu, because you know that I'm meant to be screwed with!
You're eating the butterflies!
Oh my god!
There wasn't
Not a single bullet dodged.
dodge.
You just ate all of the waves! Nom 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 nom
You know,
nom!
I prepared my speech about how, you know, like, you didn't really need to have, like, extra lives at the
What the
start, so, like, you didn't, like, you could have cleared it without no life.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, look, the runner didn't even need those extra lives. Proceeds to fail every RB wave.
Oh my god! That was.
That was unfortunate.
It's like the Benny Hill show in the last second.
That was something else, man.
What is going on with this?
Well, that's how you beat PCB. Good run. Like, really
Yeah.
good bombs. Genuinely. Avoid death bombing and just try and do normal bombs because I saw that you're really late on those, like, death bombs, and that could build bad habits of trying to reactionary death bomb, which you can't do. You cannot do that.
Hello, HNN. Did you see it?
I think he saw.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
do something, but it's being kind of dumb.
What do you rate this run? How many times has this runner border broken in this run? That's how much I rate
Like
this
more
run.
than 3 times, I think.
Okay, so the rating's more than 3.
Unfortunate that the rating is not less than 3.
I'm trying to make. Okay, I don't know why the VC display is like bigger than so. Like something is definitely wrong on my OBS. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and GG. Learn RB.
Pro
I mean-
tip: learn this learnable
to be
pattern,
honest, like,
please.
if you're a new Windows player, like maybe you just do not have GHPrac, in which case, yeah, makes sense. If you
Yeah.
don't know what GHPrac is, do have a comment. We probably don't. We do. Yeah,
Ooh.
it's very good, and it can prevent stuff like that.
HPAC's a blessing to this earth, I think, so take advantage of it.
And every time I'm like, do we have a command for that? The answer is always yes. I need to trust more. Okay. See you PCB in a bit.
In a bit.
Actually, it's gonna be a video, so it's gonna not be launched. Next one is.
It's a new run.
Oh yeah, it's okay. You read the details.
Alrighty. So the comment is, Raiko is a pretty lady. She's one of my early favorites, and I still maintain a high opinion of her. I never expected myself to be beating under their extra stage like this, so it's making me realize how far I've come as a Touhou player. Introspections
Nice.
aside, yeah, I have bona fide forgot everything about this run aside from it being super duper gorilla. I didn't have HNN's guidance for the stage since I entered it on a whim, and after an hour or two of credit feeding it and practicing BLS a bit, I got it. This was after my DDC L1CC2, so like, I really felt quite powerful just going through this stage. Lol W.
Good.
You need to read the run info too. Like, what is this run? Who is it made by?
Yeah, it's a new run, a DDC extra with ReimuAutumn, the best shot type. And don't quote me on that. No, do quote me on that. And fast forward, default probably.
Okay.
Very good. I agree.
Goal on
Raiko's pretty.
3! Goal on 3! Oh yeah, you said
Yo, call on 3.
it's kind of an
Goal on
old
3.
run. Actually,
It's April of 25th.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we've been showing runs more recent than a month for a while.
I mean, yeah, I think the submissions we are on are in May. Like, yeah, we are showing submissions that were submitted in May. Like, the queue is still big, but it's all very recent runs.
Mm.
Well,
Well,
recently
I
submitted runs.
submitted my I submitted my DDC L1CC, and then I waited for this month, and then immediately submitted my extra replay.
I'm expecting some absolute disasters.
I have absolutely
Just-
nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's
Oh
one.
yeah.
I have absolutely nothing to
That's
submit
probably
this
true.
month. This is kind of tragic.
Oh, it's looking grim.
I'll play Touhou in a bit actually.
Yeah. So I routed the first few parts of this.
The
I
first
don't
few
believe
stages.
you.
You're right in the first few stages. Like, first of all, yeah, that was an insane dodge. Second of all, there is only one stage, so.
Yeah, I meant the first few
I
parts
knew
of this
it. Oh
extra.
my
Well,
god.
those aim bursts are not strictly aimed, and so that was an extremely risky dodge.
I mean, it's at the very start of the end.
And so was that.
Oh my god.
The life
I-
piece, okay.
I guess
bomb.
we're
Yeah,
just
and then
bombing.
we
Yeah.
bomb here.
Well, it is a
No
very early
bonus.
extent, so fair enough.
Okay, so
I mean,
here you
anytime
want to like.
can- yeah, anytime you can bomb for a 2.0, it's usually worth it.
I'm trying to go really high up for you for a 2.0.
Nice
You can get
2.0
one
there
here,
with POC.
and then you can get another 2.0 here if you kill that one. Yeah.
You made me scared
And I
of-
don't think you have enough.
with that life piece. Yeah, that's just a point I hate.
Okay, so we have these mid bosses. Their spells suck. And I
you
think
have
I'm
an
like- I think I'm gonna
XP.
bomb.
One of them.
Yeah.
And I bombed here to try and get the 2 resources. And not have to deal with the mid
Sounds to
non.
like the lightning just flashbanging you for no goddamn reason. I love you, Zun.
That's true. Okay,
The
2.0.
items from just one of
Maybe
them
I
are
should
not
have
worth
put
2.0.
flashing light warnings just for this. Probably not.
Right, so I'm doing this completely wrong. Don't
Yeah,
do it this
this-
high up.
This is in fact
Yeah,
not good.
if you do this very close to the bottom of the screen, then the bullets are kind of just already moving straight by the time you have to deal with them. It's much nicer.
Yeah,
Um,
and for
this
this
spell's
one, you do want
pain.
to stay at the right. This spell is actually the hard spell of these two.
You could make an argument for doing this on either side, honestly.
It's whichever one you're
Right.
more used to, I suppose.
Nice reading.
I think
Yeah.
this is the first time that like I have the spell
Expertly
actually.
done.
Yeah, honestly, that gap made me very scared because I would have never went there, but it worked out extremely well.
Hmm. Like you really want to cap that spell because it gives you a lot of resources, but if you don't, it's okay. It's fine. Nice 1.6.
If you-
Should have
But
waited.
do the resources change if you don't cap it?
I don't think
If you don't capture a boss pattern, you don't get the cycle resource pieces, and because it's a double boss, you get 2 cycles out of it. But you only get 2 cycles out of it, so I wouldn't worry about capturing it if it's inconsistent.
Yeah.
I don't think it's an issue in DDC, but seeing you POC and go back down immediately before the items go to you, like, it feels so wrong for me.
Yeah, there's full
Because like
value.
most game you do that,
Yeah,
you do that,
No,
your
no,
score is dead.
No, Drift. Like that stopped happening after like UFO or something.
I think so, yeah, but I don't really play past UFO.
Which means
Okay.
most games, if you go back down after
I want
PSC,
a bomb
it's
piece
safe
here.
now.
I mean, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Will I get a bomb piece here? Yeah, I
20,
will.
that's 7, 4, 6, 7.
Oh no, I
8,
get life piece bit instead.
6, 7, 8, 10, 11.
12.8.
And I'm not even sure about 11.
a lot of extra lives.
12.8. I mean, 11 is a weird case, yeah, that's true. Yeah, actually, it's more games. That's kind of insane.
And I get an extra bomb for safety here.
I know it's not an issue in Hidden Star, but you just press C to get items in Hidden Star. Kinda like a thing.
This is not how you do this, by the way.
way.
Nice decision to micro that and then bomb.
I microed it and survived, and I still bombed.
Okay.
Okay,
Now
super.
this is a lot of resources. I'll be honest.
It could be more.
Yeah, it could definitely be more, especially with certain shot types. But
Okay,
yeah,
but
just good resources.
but I
This is
saw
a
the
lot
score
for
this
this
clears
shot type,
with.
and that's
What happens?
You'll see.
Probably the survival. I assume 3 deaths to the survival.
No, I practice BLS, so
Yeah, 3 deaths to the survival.
What happens?
you might be surprised.
Yeah,
That
I'm
controller
worried about the
disconnected and they
charge
died 5 times because they couldn't.
Yeah,
I
maybe
might
the controller
believe
that I
there's something bad about to happen. I guess so.
Also, that was a really nice capture on Raikou spell 1. ReimuA actually has a pretty tough time there because she doesn't really do precision damage.
Mm-hmm. Also, I don't know how to do the spell, I think. Yep.
Mm,
Nope, don't do that.
Not like that!
So you just kind of pick one spot and stick there. The bottom is usually pretty safe.
QED nons, so I just bomb this one?
How
Because I don't
viable
really
is
like
it?
these nons.
How viable is it?
Yeah, well, this is where the
Ginormous
lies are
Garfield.
going.
How viable is it to like just dupe at the start and keep the dupe all the way to the survival?
It's... I wouldn't even say it's like super duper viable. What are you doing, runner? Okay.
You can, but you still have to deal with the drums breaking very quickly.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I guess the routes to press X here. Do I press it again? Because I have
you
I
just
don't
die.
have any
pro
power.
tip. Don't do that and go to the bottom instead.
Yeah, don't do that, runner. Okay, so this non is incredibly difficult, and no one ever dies to this, right? Oh my fucking god! No, I would die.
You can't jinx your own run. You know what happens in it.
He said he forgot, so I guess he can.
You have no
forgot.
idea how much I forgot runs I sent out.
Like, I know vague details, but I don't remember exactly dying there. Whatever, man. That land percuss difficult spell because look at what it does to your screen.
Yeah.
It was not that long ago that we had 7 lives. Good times.
I mean, it's fine.
Good times! Oh, nice, nice POC.
We're not even going for this, I guess.
Don't
die here again.
Oh my god, you had to bomb this twice.
Have
What
you,
are you doing,
Aniiue,
really?
have you practiced the nons?
No! I only
Okay.
practice PLS and that's it.
No, I
So,
understand.
all
you did say this one was Gorilla, right? Oh my goodness.
So, for DBC POCs, yes, a resource piece spawns, but you don't need to POC that too.
I love POC.
I
You
really
can
like
stay
this
out of a
thing.
lot of bad situations by just doing this and waiting for the piece to come to you.
But
Yeah.
POC? It's more lives
You
too.
That's
POC
also
the items, and then you get the resource manually, so that you don't die.
But it's less funny.
Did you know, on my first try at Raikou, I actually capped alternate sticking first try, and then I think I lucked out because I got a lot of shotgun damage off. Well, not shotgun, but really good recentering Gohei damage. And here I had to do some really freaky things with a bomb, so...
It is vaguely
you don't
satisfying
need
how
to
Reich
POC.
bounces off the wall.
Please
What the
bomb.
fuck are you doing, runner?
Please bomb. This is
You said this run was like 3 weeks ago?
a bit
Yeah.
more, a bit more.
Like, you know the German
Oh, like
PRS
5.
that showed my run? I actively avoided watching my run there, so I prepared myself fully for
You
this
know, I
run.
started watching it and like 10 minutes in I realized I don't understand German, so...
Yeah.
Oh, that's a wrong direction.
This run is not on pace, I'll be honest.
No,
This is
Really
still
good.
pace.
no, the amount of deaths that have been happening, like 7 lives into Raikou is fantastic. The amount of resource loss is very much a does this clear?
Yeah, I mean, with the trend, yes. With the current
I mean,
resource, this is
I,
clear
all
pace.
I'm saying is I
It's
hope you don't
probably
die
clear.
5 times to the survival, because we're gonna have an issue.
No,
Oh yeah,
I,
big
like,
issue.
Yeah, we're gonna have an issue of not having 5 lives to
Yeah.
spare on just that.
I would guess that it would probably clear because I think there's one more extend on the way, and that makes a big difference. But also,
Yeah, it does.
without that extend, it would be very scary.
Speaking of, there it is. Hello, BLS.
I mean, if you
So
can
BLS.
if you can bomb that stats, you can die 5 times.
BLS is timed to the music with its rhythm, and that's why I like this survival. It's just
Yeah,
it's
and
just
then you
really-
play
it's
Sakuya
really nice.
A and you break everything.
Also, it's slightly
Yeah.
off sync to the music anyway. It only sounds like it is because the bullet firing sound effect, but it's still a very cool pattern.
It's very cool, yeah.
It's
even
incredibly
if I-
cool.
Even if I don't really like playing it very much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a...
And,
Yeah.
Why are
found
you
it
backing
so
shift, dude? Spare your fingers.
cool. I am playing a rhythm game with the notes as well.
Dude, you're gonna get like Or a Psy or
No, I'm just being in sync with the timeout. It'll help me cap it.
You're not capping
no,
this.
won't. Don't do this.
You know, I can't blame you.
Okay, that's a good
Nice,
bomb.
yeah,
Even
nice
if it's
rhythm.
early.
I have a PBH. I have a PBH
there we go.
timeout that was somewhat spamming the C key for half of it to help with focusing.
Nice bomb,
Nice bomb.
So I
Remove
will
it to
say
help.
that going to the bottom.
dude. Nice bomb, dude.
So for the survival in phase 3, going to the bottom instead of trying to go back up earlier is actually pretty safe.
Yeah.
Like it gives the rest more time to spread out.
Also, here I try to be really aggressive in my recentering, which don't do that. You don't need to do that.
No, you can recenter at the start of each phase, and that's enough.
Yeah, at the start of each phase, but here I'm being overly aggressive, which isn't good. I might
good
end
luck
up dying
recentering
actually.
here.
You don't even get a phase transition, by the way. You just get sent direct. Oh, you do. It's a
No, you-
very
more-
final one.
I would know. I've been looking into
Yeah.
Oh, nice
Marisa
knife.
B speed kill on this.
Okay, now you use your
You
bombs
die
wisely.
again to a note.
Oh, with death bomb.
Guys, that is clear. Wait,
I don't know,
wasn't
guys, is it
serious.
clear?
I wasn't serious. What the hell are you doing?
This clears right. Stop! It doesn't get bomb damage. Stop!
Getting PIV, guys.
Yeah, that's the.
You're
that's
not
the
getting
meta.
PIV
Yeah,
though.
You're getting score though, but I guess. But like less than you would if you didn't.
Well, what can I say? I like beating drums.
Yeah, but you lost 4 million for every time you bombed there, so really that was just a 12 million loss.
This is bad.
I just
Wow,
like beating
that's-
drums.
that's
Like,
the-
that's what they're made for.
That's the only
No.
time I hear Archon complain about a score loss.
Well, when
Impressive.
people
Good-
talk
good
about
run,
the scanning
Aniiue.
score, you have to give the comparison.
Yeah, this was not worth it for anything.
Where did the lives go? Yeah, into the shitter is pretty much the accurate description.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Unironically,
you
where the hell did
cleared,
they go?
It did
you
clear.
cleared, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess.
that's
Now
my
do
evaluation as well. It
Now-
cleared,
now-
I guess.
Now do it with Marisa, but not with Marisa B.
Yeah. Now do it with Sakuya-B actually.
No, that's probably better.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know, man. I just like using the best Reimu. That's why it's called
Okay,
ReimuAutumn.
then now do it without bombing. You're definitely good enough to.
Actually, do it with
That,
ReimuB.
that,
Honestly, kind of.
that
maybe.
run doesn't show it, but you are.
I mean, if she didn't practice shit, that doesn't help.
I practiced nothing aside from BLS. I just went to it, just kept gorillaing for like an hour, and then I got the run.
I'll be honest, R24, I think you would be a Sakuya-B player just because you're an Alice player. Like, that is the same shot type. Just equally as bad. Okay.
Sometimes I impress myself with how good I am at bombing, because I bombed even when I didn't need to.
Actually,
You've
that's
died with bombs in stock so many times.
that is an
like
actual
3 times
issue
or
I
something.
have, though. It's like,
I'm impressive.
at least my getting score. I have to say, I have learned, like, I have fully lost the ability to death bomb. Even in IN, I fell off my fucking death bombs. It's a big issue.
Oh, how? It's
I played
IN
no
death
bomb for
bomb.
2 years, that's how!
The excuse
paying
there.
attention.
I mean, if you're going for death bombs, you're doing it wrong anyway.
Yeah.
Unless you're a
For
mouse
scoring?
scorer.
No, you're doing it right.
If
Yeah, just
okay,
kill one
if the
frames.
route specifically requires the properties of the death bomb,
No, no,
then
the route
sure.
required to not die. It's just better to death bomb than die.
Yeah.
And there is actually one death bomb in the route. That's to
yes.
Traverse. Anyway, we're back.
But anyway, for general survival, if you're planning to death bomb or shooting for death bombs, stop doing that.
Yes.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't.
That's fair, but
If
that's
you get them, nice. If you but bomb early.
I mean, fair argument, unfortunately not relevant.
Like, okay, when you get death bombs, remember that it's usually the product of being late with your regular bombs.
Just to Discord not recognizing we're back at the game.
Shout outs
Great.
to WBaWC being a game.
Apparently not.
Shoutouts.
If you listen to Discord, you probably shouldn't listen to Discord. Next one is a very interesting one. This is I scrolled too much. This CraftTek. It's hard, no bomb, no ghost, which is basically no token. I don't know why it's called no ghost, but it's called no ghost, so I wrote NG. It's no token. I don't know if it's no animal token or no token at all.
It's no tokens at all. None getting picked up.
So you don't
don't
get
pick
extra
anything up.
lives.
Yeah.
No
so this
extra
is-
lives, no resources.
So you have
you
two
just
lives,
you
holy
dodge the
shit.
tokens.
It's like, oh god, this is reminding me of the fucking GDC 1 power bullshit.
Yeah, the
when you
tokens
attack
are
for life.
bullets. The tokens are bullets to you, so
And Craft is also Craft decided not to do any pattern timeouts, so every single boss pattern that spawns tokens will spawn its tokens,
I knew
and
that.
also no dialogue stalling.
Yeah, that's called
So,
bottom
yeah.
mech simulator. That's just bottom mech simulators. But at least the run doesn't take 15 minutes, which is good for me.
There are places where you can't just bottom hug, and I've seen the strategy development. There's going to be some pretty
Honestly-
funky stuff.
Honestly, I
There's
like it.
something,
Like,
some
of
stuff,
course, timing out everything is better for no token, but it's like, it's long, you know? Like passive fetch runs are cool, but holy fuck, it's long. It's cool to have not pacifist runs, you know?
Oh, and also ReimuOtter is really weak. Like, you know DDC ReimuB? Yeah, she's like that.
Oh yeah, okay, now I get it. Oh, my cheese Dolan says. Yeah, wow.
So comment says, new game. That's not what NG means. First run submitted in a long time. Hope this simple HNBNG replay will be entertaining enough. This simple HNBNG. Okay. Play no token, people. I don't know if I can recommend it, but maybe this one will. No ghost. It's no token. Maybe I should.
Yeah, as we've explained before, you just avoid the tokens.
But
So it's gonna be a treat for sure. CTK.
Yeah, I mean, even just thinking about like the early game, something like Urumi Nons, like you'd usually shotgun those, but you can't do that if you also have to
Should I
dodge the
no,
tokens.
it's keep per default, so I'm gonna follow that.
Yeah, Ika, I don't think will have anything too interesting.
It's mostly the stages I'm concerned about.
The stages, I think, the early game stages are pretty fine.
Okay.
Like you can stay at the bottom for the whole time. Like the Urumi Nons, especially the mid non, is probably the thing I'm most interested in seeing.
It's way worse than Noventura, and like also
There's just no tokens here.
also depends on your definition of Noventura, because if it's no summon, then
Yeah.
it's not that big of an issue.
Well, the thing with the Rumi is that she discourages bottom hugging. So, yeah.
Yeah, you could say that she
I
does.
don't know, it was looking fine, honestly.
Yeah, it's
By the way,
because it's a stage
Urumi,
mod.
Non
Happy
2
Mother's
looked a
Day,
little,
everyone.
Non 2 looked a little annoying.
Yeah, sure, but I mean, it always kind of is. Oh, she catches.
I'm kind of stupid. One moment.
Hello,
There you go.
kind of stupid.
Hi.
I have
As
a
stage
fake
3 makes perfect sense.
Okay, here's a chicken.
Stage 3
Yeah,
barely
you got
matters if you're
chicken.
shooting or not.
Got a bucket of chicken.
Got a bucket of chicken.
I like it, I
Got
can.
a bucket of chicken.
And with that, please enjoy your time in hell.
The last time
good
I
line.
saw a no token run was when Ben gave me his run to upload to Billy.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't think
Bless you.
he ever got the LNN with no token, but it got quite close.
He did not. He got 2 miss, 2
Yeah.
cakey,
Who mid though? God damn.
which is still mighty impressive, by the way. Like,
It's insane, yeah.
Christ.
Clearing
Like,
under
incredibly
these
so.
conditions is a nightmare.
Mental torture.
I mean,
This is
yeah.
the masochism run.
I don't think, even to this day, I don't think we have someone as good as DM was forward back. Maybe I have
Yeah.
Van going for 90 FPS
Yeah.
and then
Yeah. CraftTek told me
He-
that he actually went for this no ghost because of Ben and stuff. So
Yep.
yeah.
Very nice.
07.
Also, if you do no token in this game, I'm fairly sure that it's automatically just 2 miss or bust because you
Yeah.
get no
Pretty
resources
much.
whatsoever.
Didn't they get a 1 mid though? I think I remember 1 mid, I don't remember.
I don't remember, man. I think Ben's run at this just ends at 0-0 though. It ends at 0 lives, despite the fact it's just.
But didn't you get multiple? I don't.
I don't know. I have to check the video again.
Hey,
Oh, so you just
I
stand
think, yeah.
still here and this dodges around you.
That's kind
Wow.
of funny.
Yeah, because these spawn tokens or they don't.
No, that section used to cause a lot of problems, and then because Krast was going for this in VC and practicing in VC, so anytime that's happening, people kind of look around, like look for strats in that section, and I just kind of immediately found that spot is safe.
I love it.
Great.
Shout to the
Is
music
it
of
still
this
safe
game,
on
man.
Lunatic?
Community
Lunatic
made
has
that.
different spots.
There are different spots. I see. It's like a Kalpas, huh? Hello, selflessly large, allow me to guide you or something. I don't know, man. I'm just here. I'm paid.
I can't
Yeah,
read
that does
alien.
mean that at any point, if you're
I need
if
blow
you're
weapons
looking
or
for help on any pattern, feel free to just join the Discord, join the community, ask. We're happy to help.
HNN, can you help me on BD?
Play a better shot type.
No.
Can you guys backseat me towards my UFO hard 1cc so I don't have to worry about 1cc's ever again?
I think you should not do checklist gaming.
I should not, but I started this checklist gaming and I'm damn well gonna finish.
I think that's
See, research of the sunk cost
I think that's
fallacy.
not good.
Xanaib, summon a bunch of greens and bomb every boss pattern.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
That's basically the formula.
Actually, do that with ReimuA. It's less good, but ReimuA is cool.
Okay, yeah, TA. This is kind of like the high point of the run.
Any
It
blow
doesn't
weapons or-
get easier from here, but this is a massive difficulty spike.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah,
Wow,
CraftTek in this
passive
music at
fisting.
Why are we
Look
timing
at
this
this.
down? What's the
Look
logic
at this
here?
passive fisting.
Okay, so Craft wanted, like, this is the loophole in what Craft wanted to do. No time outs,
Oh,
but you can still time down. And time
Yeah, this one was
down,
the difference between
yeah,
a timeout and
that's
killing
the
it at 0 seconds left.
same, That's the
because
same.
killing it at 0 seconds left still spawns tokens.
I guess, but
I mean,
And
look at
Yatier-
this.
Yatier forces you off the bottom,
I mean
or
that's
tries
lot.
to do
that
quite
is
a bit,
true. But
so that matters.
but I still don't want to
A lot.
I still don't want.
Oh god.
I still don't want to 50
Look at how many tokens
seconds,
are on.
15-minute run.
By the way, are tokens like items? Do you suck them up from a distance?
I don't think
Oh
it's
my
somehow,
god,
otherwise
that
Craft
one,
would have
that
exploded
one just
there.
not
Yeah.
bouncing was
Also,
Yeah, it was
I think this
despawning.
one...
fucking asshole.
No, not this one.
This spell is one of the big problems, and I think it's obvious why.
Yeah.
Can you see what happened?
Yes, whoa! Funny, I was like that over the item and not the freaking bullets.
The tokens are bullets here,
Okay,
and they
well,
are moving.
if you hit a token, your run's over. If you hit a bullet,
is,
you have
yeah.
2 more chances.
Think about it. No, one more chance.
Tokens
right?
are worse.
That's true, yeah.
These tokens are instant kill. Womp womp.
Yeah, like, talking about that for Wily Beast, right? Like, if you remember the Otter incident in TWC 2024,
They'll just grab and they'll just grab and
they ram onto the bullet rather than the Otter, and that was the correct move.
Isn't
It's
this really
one
bad
miss
too?
against two.
This funny strat that CraftTek.
Oh my god, you have to. This is not how you do this. Oh my.
I mean, you don't have much
This
of a
is how you do it
choice.
in
You do
this
this
one.
when you're dodging tokens.
This is for token gaming. I mean, for no token gaming. This is how you do it. On Lunatic.
Oh
hell
my
no.
god, this is just so completely cursed.
It's peak. It's peak. I love this
It's
strat.
really cool.
And
Right.
all that to just get through one boss.
Anyway,
just
time
stage
for one of
4.
the best songs in the series, actually.
Beast Metropolis is a good song. I'm inclined to agree, yeah. So if you don't know what Drifrano is talking about, I've sent the unfortunate clip in the chat.
This is the run for people who don't want to deal with token management.
Yeah, if you don't like
That's a lie. There is a lot of token management. It's just not the same type of token management.
Yeah, I
You
don't
can't
want
say
to
there is
deal
no
with
token
release
management.
at
Come on,
him,
man.
so I think I'll just do no release.
Yeah, you should do no release in WBaWC, I think.
I was making an analogy.
You should play with release in Hidden Star, I think. Simply more fun.
Is this true?
I simply have more fun by not playing Hidden Star.
That's
It's made
valid,
it's
but
opinionated.
also like, damn.
Okay, does it make you feel better if the last game I played was Celeste?
Not really, Hidden Star is still a
comment?
cool game.
That's that, and this is this, I suppose. Also, cool pacifist section
The
here.
last game I played was
Wait,
not Celeste.
Oh
was
my god,
was it?
that was
Richard
timed so
2.
well though.
Yeah, Krast put a lot of effort into these routes, like just to allow doing this, but we
It's
like guarantee
beautiful.
there's no tokens on screen.
It is beautiful. Truly a work of art.
Oh man, I probably should revisit that band run that I uploaded because it's been so long since I last saw it.
Yeah.
It's probably
It
full
is
of these
indeed
cool
gold.
exoteric strats as well. Okay, what do you do here? Oh, they don't
Esoteric.
crash into you. I thought they
Yeah,
would go to the
thankfully.
bottom.
Now
Only if
the
they try despawning. You know,
the
like
tokens
last
can
time.
only go out of their normal bounds, which don't hit the bottom of the screen when they're despawning.
You're missing another hyper for the score, I think. I
How
might
are you
have
planning to
misunderstood
get an
the
otter
other
hyper?
run.
Oh yeah, one
you
thing
just
that hasn't been
manifested.
mentioned. If when you die, you spawn 2 static tokens.
Yep.
So anytime you die, you've just made dodging tokens harder, and also when you respawn, you move up into the area where tokens can spawn, and that can collect a token. So
Yeah.
don't die
Oh,
at the
it
wrong time.
Just don't
Yeah,
die.
yeah.
I think it's an easier.
Shaking my head, Zune didn't think about people now using tokens.
Yeah, well, how dare Zune try not to balance that around the gimmick?
Yeah, I mean,
It's like the
don't
Mario
die is
64
the ideal.
developers not balancing the game around not using the A button.
Yeah, that's kind of
Makes sense.
rude. Like,
Yeah.
recently I watched the Panan video on the pyramid in
Nice dash.
SSL, and like, that's just rude. It's like, it's so close. It's just mean.
And also, how dare they not fix every Goomba glitch?
No, those are funny.
I do not understand these nons whatsoever.
Imagine if we didn't have
I really don't.
cloning
Make
in
It seems they make
in
lanes.
SM64.
The gaps kind of form at one point, and then the gaps close. So you have to know the gap's going to be there, basically.
That was
It's kind of
course.
like Marasa's
It's just the way
Vanishing
about
up like that
right.
is fucking brave.
It really reminds me of Marasa's Phantom Ship Harbor, I guess, with how the lanes form.
No, the closest analog I can think of is like Misumaru's Spell 2. And I know that came later, but that's kind of the same deal where if you don't know exactly when the gap's going to be there, it exists for a third of a second. You better take it.
Oh, okay, you mean like conceptually, because like with how the bullets form, it just looks like it.
That's a lot of freaking token. You better
Yeah.
not move up.
Yeah, this is no
Yeah,
big deal.
enjoy. So it was mentioned that like Yache is a huge difficulty spike and it doesn't really taper off. On Lunatic, Kraft has gone on to say that Yache is just horrible, like the worst thing ever.
Yeah,
It's on Lunatic. Holy crap!
because a lot of those fun mitigation strategies don't work, and also the fireball spell was awful on hard. Now it's worse.
Yeah, she's just horrible, man.
By the way, the tokens can leave from the bottom of the screen.
Yeah,
Right? You
yeah,
haven't watched out for them.
we had
Yeah.
one earlier that was clearly heading the way and did not bounce, and I was like,
Yeah, it was a fucking. It was
asshole of a
sent by
token.
the.
He was like, I'm going for you. I'm going for
I'm
you.
coming. It's token.
That's such a
Nice.
well-handled Mayumi final.
Yeah, this is insane.
True.
Like getting there, no miss is a thing.
Yeah, as is mentioned, it is still no miss, chat.
And now for, I mean, this solo SG is very good. Like people who say that soon
Nice piv.
OSG is not good after LOLK. Well, they're wrong in Indian Star, but they're wronger in this.
Nah, this is true.
I did say this on ShrineMaiden.com recently. WBaWC OSD could be nothing but misses, but stage 6 and Keiki would more than compensate.
Yeah,
It's
but
like-
like,
it's
like
that good.
genuinely, like Beach Metropolis and KK Sim are both in my top 5. This is the only game that's twice in my top 5.
This is the only game that has 2 in my top 10, and it's Idolatrize World and Jellystone. I just really like Jellystone.
I don't
very cute,
remember
I like
if
it.
Unlocated Hell. There is a chance that Unlocated Hell is in my top 10. I don't think so. But if it is, it's by far the only one with 3. If it's not, I think Benny also has 2.
Actually, no, I lied. I have 2 from LOLK in my top 10.
I have 2 from.
That being.
I think.
I don't play favorites anymore, so I can't say, but I do like WBaWC soundtrack. I like. I said this before on the Dalmaku chat recently. I think I like the soundtracks of Touhou games vaguely equally across the board. Like, I seem to like
TD
half
soundtrack is
their
bad.
music in the games every time.
No,
about
I
half for all of them.
disagree.
TD soundtrack
that's
has the
gross.
Miko theme and that's it.
I mean, Night Soccer of Dead Spirits.
Nah.
Desire Drive is the one most people point to.
Desire
Anyway,
Drive
that's
is
not
not
the
Desire
nice.
series.
Drive.
Let's go.
I like
Oh,
TD
yeah,
Yeah,
soundtrack.
Keiki.
Debatable, but true.
Okay, nothing's
Best song in
so
the
big
series
so
when
far
First Lights
because
are
nothing's
listed
really
there.
forcing you off the bottom here.
Yeah, a Circle Creature
Yeah.
is incoming.
Yeah.
Circle Creature is real
Well,
and it is
What
coming
does
for you.
linear
Let's
look
just bask
like,
in the
actually?
silence of peace for now.
Like, wouldn't linear be the worst thing ever?
Well, first, this is the non-people usually spin. Good luck spinning with this many tokens.
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
So misdirect.
I don't even really think you can.
like
There's no
my-
path
sorry.
that's clear of tokens.
Just dodge.
If we count tokens as a bullet, they're a pretty massive bullet.
Yeah, tokens are
Very
the
big,
traditional
yeah.
bullet.
Good misdirect on that.
Yeah.
Like, as expected,
TD
of course.
soundtrack's chill, yeah. TD soundtrack's just really damn chill. I like it.
Yeah,
That's
this
what I
is
like it
gonna... I guess.
for. Okay, good luck, CraftTek.
Okay, this is good. Now for the weird part.
Look at how many tokens are on screen right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
There
you go
is a
there.
strategy that's
Yeah.
viable on hard where you can stay at the bottom center and dodge the circles as they expand and kill it before they retract. But it's really tricky.
I'm very scared of
You would
linear,
imagine.
honestly. Because linear, you can't fucking move. Like, go dodge something during linear, I'm watching you.
The gaps are big enough at the bottom that it's still plausible.
Oh,
Yeah, like, oh my god. Okay,
Not
BioTer.
outright impossible.
Oh my
You
god!
have time. You have time. The tokens slow down as they reach you, so you have time to get out.
Not a lot of time, you.
And not a lot of time, but still something.
Very, very friendly
Not a lot
RNG
of
there.
time, because, I mean, it's not Ian after all.
That can be so much
Ye-
worse.
This one is
Yeah,
weirdly
even
hard.
with that one, like that one close call, it was still very good RNG. Says a lot about that. Also,
No misses so far, which is good because if you need to die, then you still
If you
have
wanna
the lives.
die, no.
And this is where the game starts to actually get hard.
Yeah, have you considered like doing a no miss run?
I mean, I know that's what Krast was going for.
Wait, that means Craft. Oh no, where will that be? I wonder.
I just hope you don't die to Geometric Creature, because that's not even no token dependent.
I know that there were two
Oh,
separate
don't
runs.
leave you out the bottom.
Literally 2 separate runs that were no token to Adola Diabolus and DKO.
Yeah, picking up a token in Idola Deer something, it's like technically your fault, and like same for GT.
No, it's not. They didn't pick up a token.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but like
They were no miss, no bomb, no token into
Oh my
final,
god, this is
and
like,
double
you know,
KO
like,
really
this
gets
is
at the very
unbelievable.
end.
terrible, because like this is just a normal no hyper death, right? It has nothing to do with no token. Just sad.
No, Hyper still has that margin of error.
I mean, yeah, but like you're not moving up, realistically. You're simply
You do when you die.
Yeah. But like
Yeah.
in no token, like in no hyper, like it's not that big of an issue. You just
On
take
the
two. You
final,
just
there's
take 3
even
things
more-
that are not
Even more
your.
tokens.
Welcome to my bottom hug only conditional
Like-
let's play. Today we're going to be capping Idola
Again,
Diablo.
again, like the auto incident did happen, but it was by like it was very much a mistake. Like it didn't a misplay.
Also,
it
worth
shouldn't have
noting,
happened.
Yeah, the typical strategy here is to time down to guarantee that you know the exact overlap.
Oh yeah,
on
you. Oh
poses.
god, you don't do
You
it.
can't do that here because all the stray tokens bouncing around will start despawning and then could maybe crash into
I mean,
you. You are forced into speed kill.
I think you could, but it's probably
Look,
just
look at one of
not
them right
safe
now.
Look at
at
that otter.
point.
I don't even think you could. You would not have the space necessary to avoid the massive bullet. that is the
Question:
token.
if they die right now and they move up and then they get
Die,
a token
yeah,
as,
run over.
as the ending play, not ending,
That's a
but like
token.
Oh
it's
my
over, yeah.
god, that token
Point
at
item
the end.
token.
No miss.
Nice.
Mark LNN. I mean
I
HNN.
did-
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
H and N.
I
rather.
I did know Kraft had
Congrats on
gotten
your
the run.
achievement, Drift.
Yes.
I did know Kraft had gotten this run. I just didn't mention it in case this was
Yes.
that run. Nice job. Very cool replay.
Thank you for
Very,
the
very
4
cool.
achievements.
Very simple replay. We enjoyed, indeed, entertaining.
Can't believe that Drift got H and N no token.
Yeah, do you think there's an achievement for no token? Like,
Of course there is
Achievement.
one.
What the fuck are you doing?
achievement Y.
The 25th letter of the alphabet. Why?
You know that it's not the first time I get achievement. How many achievements do I have in this game?
Like a million.
I also know
23,
that
23, 24, 27, 30.
I also know that it's a lunatic next, which is scary.
Yeah.
Yachi goes from difficulty spike to difficulty wall.
Well, also, if Kraft gets it, this would be his first LNN, so it's kind of an insane one to try to go for.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to go for my first LNN. I'm thinking I'm going to be suffering. Even more than usual.
ReimuOtter, no token.
No time down.
Why
I
play
mean, no shoot, no time
ReimuOtter
out.
when you can play Yomu Eagle? Okay, I know why.
Because why pick one when you could do both?
Yomu Eagle at the bottom is just the worst idea ever. I mean, you're gonna play no focus. Hey, you can play Yomu Eagle, and that way, it's like no ghost, no focus. Hey, it's LNNN. But not the usual ones. It's like LNNN. Because it's
Can you
also no
repeat that?
hyper
It
and
looks
no
like
raw
it's an
break.
N.
Let's just know everything.
No
Yeah, you
focus,
can probably
oh
have
God.
no fun.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, if you're gonna bottom hug as Yomu Eagle, at that point, yeah, you're basically doing no focus. Like, for
Also,
basically all of it. You fail no go the moment you pick Yomu.
You can add another
there's no
condition.
Goast. you know, GOAST.
Hey, it's a
and you
good
only,
joke.
like, have
Shut up,
ghosts.
HNN, it's a good joke.
No, but it's different.
It's a good
That's not-
joke.
Ghost. It's spelled ghost. Ghost.
It is a good
Because it
joke.
ghost. Yeah.
Do you guys
CraftTek, will
hate
you be
fun?
adding a no fun conditional because you have no fun when you're doing LNNN?
Yeah, geometric creature on F is
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
timing's no more.
gonna boot up
no more
Geometry
or less
Dash and
precise.
play it for like a year to be able to do like perfectly 4F.
I mean, he does play Geometry Dash.
Yeah, this is like it's fine. You know, like
it's fine,
that's a
right?
real thing. Like I play Celeste, right? And like genuinely, there is one fucking strat in IN scoring that's like I think it's a 3-frame timing. I get it like 80% of the time. Like it's so fine. Yeah, accidentally have fun. Yeah, you gotta turn off the music to be sure you're not having fun.
Don't put a video in
Turn
the
out the
background
music.
so you really
You
hate
could get
yourself.
an NM run by just no music.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
brilliant.
Then we have a lot of NMs around.
Oh. I mean, to be honest,
We
I,
do.
I have to say I never play with background music, so
Congrats on your
NM's
LNM and BI and IN then.
yes, it
Yeah,
was
that's
not
one
full
of-
spell.
NM's really hard. Oh, rip. But still, very, very gracious achievement because NM's a seriously difficult conditional to achieve.
In IN, it's. I mean, it's PD. It's just fucking PD. Oh god! Oh shit, it's Benny. How do I launch Benny again? In order to make it not crash. Does this suffice?
Benny incoming.
Yeah. I have a feeling about this run.
Oh, that doesn't seem good.
That's
Yeah,
the window.
I won't spoil anything, but I have a feeling it's not a good one.
Oh no. Benny, 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 excited for the really shitty
That is
hit
the wrong
bounces.
thing. I'm not gonna start an activity. Here we go,
Yeah,
gonna
the
play like
activity-
Farm Mergeville.
I'm just happy to see MarisaA from this game for once.
This is the only
Yeah,
non-Reimu
Marseille,
shot
good.
type we get today.
Wait, really? Wait, hold on.
Everyone else is Reimu? I didn't
Yeah.
even notice.
Yep.
And people say there isn't Reimu bias in this series.
I mean,
Reimu's just a very consistent shot type.
ReimuOtter is not good.
Oh, well,
UFO
she's-
ReimuB is not exactly good either.
Yeah,
She's
but
good,
it's scoring. It's
class.
different.
Very
So-
difficult.
She could be worse. Could be worse.
It can always be worse. Except if you're Sakuyabi. Not the PCB one, no,
Like in terms
no one
of-
cares about PCB.
Mhm.
This is Benny, LNB, MarisaA by Hexugory. There's like a lot of different vowels in there. Waterrun, routed like a lobotomized rat, dodged like a gorilla. First
That's
submission.
something that's, well, that routed like a lobotomized rat, huh?
Are you trapped? I love. Shout out to the name of that replay. M.
M.
The
Yeah,
legendary
I'm excited.
USD super player M.
Excited to see the routes like a child in a Walmart.
Well, you can tell it's not very well routed because of the power
Oh
collection.
my god!
The
20
18
power
power
is-
is
See?
decent.
Like grabbing power is cringe.
I guess, I don't know, man. I like collecting.
This is not terrible power. 54 isn't bad. It's not good,
not
but
bad
it's
at all.
not bad.
Yeah, but it's not full power.
Yeah, you get full power later.
I just don't like the power mechanic that much, honestly.
Okay,
It
that's fine.
it makes for fun stuff, but
So the issues with MarisaA will really only occur in stage 4. Because aside from that, she's just a really good shot. Like, good damage, good movement speed.
Yeah.
Okay, the
She's
power
really
item
good
direction
all
is
around
actually
and-
really good now. Holy shit.
Damage is fantastic.
Really good, but
range
yeah.
is not so good.
Struggles.
Yeah, the range isn't that good.
No safe
I'd say it's
spots?
just like... I mean, it's routed like a lobotomized rat. I don't know what you expected.
Yeah, but no safe spot.
Well, like dodging the non's very difficult anyway.
Yeah, but
Once you routed it, yeah, but it's still like... It has hands.
And good. Perfect freeze went good.
Perfect freeze can kill.
I mean everything can kill. I have lost.
Perfect
Yeah,
freeze,
but
higher likelihood.
Also, if we're watching a run that, you know, ostensibly clears, then, you know,
HNN,
we're
remind me
probably
what
not
your
seeing an early death.
remind me what your PB on Moth is.
Salmonella cap.
I think they are going under a tunnel. I can't hear them anymore.
No.
Yeah, I know, I accepted the first miss on Minariko final, and then the second miss was Sanai final.
What?
Nice.
Final. Why would you
Hey,
like to? Why would you
Here's
like
where
the
the
washing
game
machine,
begins.
man?
Here's where it
Wait.
begins.
Okay,
Nice.
fine, fine.
It was
Very
a bad
speedy
lane
kill.
choice. But then I looked into
Great.
the pattern, and now I know how to pick good lanes every time, so it will never happen again.
EB, learning from your mistakes.
So, are you playing Moth? I mean, you're playing the other mountain game.
Wow, MarisaA just kills this way too fast. Well, very
Okay,
good so
so-
far.
Funny how the two
Not
mountain
enough
games
to
are
get
good.
no miss into here, but still.
You really want to kill the blue kunais here. Yep, very good. This is fine, yeah. Nice. Just adding one extra overlapping kunai wave to that will
I love
make
how
it 10
it's
times
really
harder
not
for some
aimed
reason.
properly.
Yeah, it wasn't into a great position
Oh
to do this
no!
one. Oh,
This is
no.
what happens, by the
It's
way.
fine.
You
Oh,
survived
nicely
it?
dodged it.
God damn, okay.
Simply dodge.
It's not immediately catastrophic, but you also don't want to let both sides fire.
Letting one side fire is already bad. It's very fortunate that they didn't die at all.
Yeah, but
during
like
the
you don't
kunai.
really have sort of Remelia in this, so you can't exactly kill both.
You can
Yeah,
like
one side
deck
can
one
still
of the
be
berries
hard, but
inside.
like doable.
Alright,
it's always
well,
doable.
Okay, time for the first
This is a not good
guys.
pattern. Not good pattern.
yeah,
terrible
that's just
pattern.
Time
rough.
for the
DKO
second death,
double
guys.
KO possible here.
It could do miss. No, we're fine.
Okay, no, we're fine.
Good.
A little surprised to see them go to the left compared to the right with that formation, honestly.
You can, I guess you can tell they made a mistake there because they went back to the right afterwards.
I tried capping books for like 30 minutes, I didn't get it once, and then I moved on.
Nice
And I
job.
think that was the nicest thing I did that day, moving on.
Yeah, books just. Some people are
Books hard.
accustomed to books and have an inclination to it. Not me.
No, but like I
We're in the
expected
middle?
I expected it to be like an RNG fest. It's like when I play GT, I'm mostly dying, but sometimes I cap it. Brooks, I was simply never capping it. I don't like what you're doing. I really don't like what you're doing.
Route, man, and people complain about mine.
Why are you moving to the right?
No,
I'm-
moving to the right makes sense.
I
here,
think it
because
makes
now you're
sense. What
completely
the issue was what
outside.
happened before.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
restream
first wave was way
extremely
worse.
questionable.
Like it was, I mean, it was
Half made
cool. It's
sense.
like it was kind of like Kane final. You like left, right, left, right, left, right, because you have to constantly move. Like it was cool. It just was way harder than
You're
that
dead,
to be.
right?
Like
No.
that, you know. It looked cool. You didn't have to do that.
It's this
Transition
like
to the next section,
Wave of laser
transition.
was
Transition.
really
Okay.
weird. Also,
Yeah, so
transition.
this is like MarisaA has to be so much more precise in this part.
Well,
It seems
it's
you've
not the end of
memorized
the
this
world. It's not like
This reminds
yeah.
this reminds
Yeah,
me
go
of
ahead.
Moth Stage 3, and I don't like.
Oh,
That's
what?
tragic. They tried to
What?
set up to the right and then they got
you kind
sniped.
of ran into that one.
Oh my god, they're not
Oh,
even
that
full
ran
power.
into it
No,
right
no.
That
Middle
might
first?
actually,
Wait,
that might
middle?
actually, not being full power might,
No, no.
Get
Cancel
your
that.
power cancel, man.
not
That's
being full power
something.
there might have actually helped because MarisaA has problems with killing them too fast and leaving too much clutter.
God.
Honestly,
for
yeah.
that, you can just change your timings.
Yeah, you can,
Maybe.
but did they know?
Marisa saved you there. Yeah, I'm not excited for the second wave of patchy nonsense.
You know,
Oh my god, well, how is
It's funny.
this going to
It's funny that
freaking
Marisa saved you on a
patchy?
patchy fight. Like,
Oh,
I have
no.
105 MarisaA patchouli LNNs and I still die pretty regularly with her.
Yeah, that's just Sylphie Horn for you.
Dead.
This is Chewin
You
certified.
just cannot let yourself get pushed on that spell.
It's very hard to not be pushed. I mean, it's very hard not to be pushed.
Very hard to be
The
pushed.
strat at Sylphie Horn, speaking to someone who has like 70% on Sylphie Horn, used to have 80. What you do, you start on left offset of her and as high as possible.
Yep.
And you go down and left and let the current take you, but when it's safer, you try to go your way back up and to the left. If you do this, then instead of trying to constantly fight the current, you do it way more effectively.
I should have screamed when they died, but I did not
Wait,
expect
this Agni
it.
Radiance is looking fine so far. That's
Yeah,
really good.
the Agni Radiance on low rank is easy. It's only a problem in really high rank. Chewing.
My ears.
There you go.
Nasty blaze action.
What's wrong?
Okay,
Mega
then
Beam.
did you get Megalith? Guess what happens after this? That's right, more nightmares!
Oh,
Micro-lol.
diagonal
Those were
dodge on the
diagonal,
bubbles, holy crap.
Why would you say nightmare, Aniiue? Do you hate me? Draconic isn't even here!
What?
This is
You
is
said
this going to be one
nightmare.
miss patchouli MarisaA?
Okay, okay, here. Honestly, Chromac is fun.
Fine.
I don't know.
Usually
I
fine.
guess I can see it.
Like,
I can
it's
see why
fun.
it's
It's
fun. But
penny, so it sucks, but it's fun.
not it runs.
One miss to patchouli rush, not patchouli rush, Jesus Christ, patchouli MarisaA.
That's
It
some,
is.
Those
that's
are
some
basically the same thing.
PTSD there.
So it slightly saves this run at least.
Yeah, it's just very
One space was kinda in the
unfortunate.
gutter
Like,
before.
that death on stage 4 was just very unfortunate. The base is
Also
still
ethical,
fine,
right?
honestly, but
Which ethical stage 5 is not actually that bad as long as you know which side to be on to kill fairies as they spawn. If you pick the wrong side, you're gonna die.
Die a very horrible death as that.
die to death.
Not that you should do ethical if you know better.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
of
that's why
this.
you do this unethically.
This
And
is
you're not
not
playing
the
the wall
position
fairies,
though.
uh-oh.
Like, this is not the position. What are you going to do about wall fairies?
Uh-oh.
This looks
It's looking grim,
This
chat.
thing doesn't matter as much because they have a power cancel in their back pocket. They said they have a power cancel in
Yeah.
their back pocket.
it's
not
fine. The
the
power
power cancel.
console is for misdirection.
Chekhov's gun was
There's no power
fired.
items there!
I don't.
Chekhov's
They
gun
said
was
they have no
okay,
route,
okay,
so
here,
misdirection is
here.
impossible.
They are gonna not time it out, and therefore they need the power console for the section after misdirection.
But they say they have no route, so
fine.
how do you do misdirection
This
without a
is
route? This
propane.
spell is impossible without one.
You're fine on misdirection, right? You know how to do it, right? Where you don't move during the red waves, or you just kill it before it gets really scary, because you move to the left, right? And you don't get sniped, right, runner?
Whoa!
That is clear.
At least get the
This is
life. The life.
That
This is
is
clear.
Get the life, get the
clear.
life.
You have 3 lives. CraftTek,
For
I
all
don't
of
think
Iron
power
Man,
is
everything
enough.
else.
And like, I don't expect a mix safe spot either. I think we're gonna see ethical mix.
And Meister's. Oh no, oh no,
Meister
no.
is
Ethical
not
Link for
real.
MarisaA isn't bad.
They are
at least.
dying on
It's probably
VI.
the
We are
best
not
character
seeing
Ethical Link.
Meister.
No, it's MarisaA. MarisaA is Meister's reasonable.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's Meister.
I mean, Meister is just hard in
Yeah, it's
general.
Meister. I mean, in terms of Meister, MarisaA is just reasonable.
Wow.
Not saying it's a reasonable spell card.
Wow, you know, like,
Pretty kind non-1. Oh my god. Really kind.
Shot. Oh well, you don't need shotgun. You just kill it here, right? Right,
Yeah,
right,
you're
Marisa
right.
A doesn't
Marisa
work,
A, like you.
Oh,
MarisaA
nice.
doesn't
A very
need
nice
shotgun.
reading.
MarisaA doesn't shotgun.
Doppler, I guess. I don't know, man.
No.
I guess you can Doppler.
Remember, if you back down, you are doing less damage while you're backing down.
Yeah, you can go up though.
Just take this position. You're not going to get much better than this position. Just take this.
I don't even think they're thinking of that, man. They're just gonna shoot it down.
Oh, they moved left. Yeah,
Nice
wait.
POC to lose a ton of damage.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's for the score.
You don't want to do that on
Listen,
listen.
listen. Non-2 is fun, so
Ooh,
by losing
nice
damage, we are playing more non-2.
Counterpoint, risking the run.
They died
Counterpoint,
twice in
why?
stage 5,
No
I'll be honest.
misdirect
If
of the
I
world
died
wanting
twice
to
in stage
die.
5, I couldn't give a single flying shit about the run dying.
Okay, so that's
Oh my God, that
really
was
surprisingly
really
good in
super
the
damage.
world. Even, yeah, it's like the damage was really high. So even though they didn't misdirect, it was fine. These nons are wanting to kick your ass so hard. I don't know why.
Can't you see while
80.
doing damage? You can, yes.
How are we
Also-
doing this?
Also,
Right,
it's always,
right.
it is always a good
That's nice.
idea to
Very
POC.
kind first wave.
Fade left, not right. Fade
Oh
left.
my God.
It's fine. Yep, we're good.
It's not.
No, no.
It's holy shit. Okay, it parted
Right,
ways for
right,
you. Okay?
right. Why are you going left?
Okay, we
They
are,
are really
we are,
disobeying your instructions.
Stay. You backed into the
Up
bullet.
into a bullet
You know,
and dies.
I'll be
Okay.
honest, I can tell you I did not expect that one.
No one
Like,
was,
I
honestly.
kinda get it though, like you're like so like you're so much looking ahead of what's gonna happen that you just forget about the bullets behind.
There you go.
Like it's a mistake, but like it makes sense.
Still, one miss Sakuya. This has a chance.
I
It
mean,
has a chance.
Okay.
remember we are
Two-
not doing mixed spots.
Two lives for Remilia is extremely rough. 5 lives into Remilia is rough. Imagine 2.
Yeah, this is gonna be the closest, tightest clear known to mankind. So I'm excited to see how it will pan
Well,
out.
to be fair,
it
we
will.
also don't
You
know. what
almost
it
messed
is.
it up.
Yeah, that's why he said if it will at the end there. Well, they know how to do ring fairies, which is good.
Oh boy, time for the thing before Meek.
Are you really a maid?
Oh,
Listen, by
this
now-
this
yeah,
guy
yeah,
can just
like,
decide
it-
it's over. Like this.
Why?
Unlike for
Why?
Remilia,
There's a huge gap to the left.
Oh my fuck.
It's low rank. No,
Low rank, non
Yeah, I mean, to be
one,
honest, you-
and
you-
YBL is
You
Spain.
have been using exactly 0 safe spots the entire run. It was very obvious you wouldn't do mixed block.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
One life for this? Well, you better use
Nothing
it
a perfect
wisely.
Amelia can't fix.
Like,
And
not
you're
a
using
non-one,
wisely,
for
like
example.
non-one.
A perfect Amelia is like a
Oh my
fucking
God, you
ambrosia,
grazed
dude.
that.
It can't.
You graze that bubble a lot. Okay.
Okay,
Well,
YDO
Ambrosia,
at low
it fix
rank is
anything.
also really bad. Wow.
Like,
No,
careful.
good
Here's
choices
the
so far.
script. They die to this, and Ellen and the rest of the game.
They don't die because it
No,
dies in 2
no,
seconds.
like-
Jesus fuck.
Now consider VI wall. I think it's a VI wall.
Consider
Maybe.
VI giving them the win.
You get a VI wall and then dodge it anyway.
Yeah, and then
This
die
is
on the
true.
next non.
I have no
This
predictions.
is not true. They died. Okay,
Okay,
this, it might
TNM
die in
is still
Bubble.
pretty hard. Still like a 6 out of 10.
This
This is
spell
not
can't
how, not the wave. Not
This
the
spell
low
can and should have killed. Jesus Christ.
Bombers,
Okay,
they
don't
really
POC
putting
here.
in the work here.
Yeah,
People really
can't believe the
underestimate
Night
just how
Con-
What
worth
can't
if
this
they
believe
game is.
Alan and Remy? That's true, actually.
I can't believe you almost manifested the knife non-death.
Please don't do that.
Very kind. VI so far, really kind.
You're
They're
moving
not
way
dodging it
too
well, but
up.
very kind.
Where's my wall?
Dude, if you die,
There's
this is
no wall.
entirely on you. This is entirely on you.
Where's
VI,
my wall?
that's what I mean. VI just gives them the win. What can I say?
I mean, there's still Meister
this
and
one.
SG. You have to cap one
Oh.
of them.
Oh no.
Or this non. Don't die in bubble on. Come on, runner. Please. Okay, we're fine.
Can
Will
I
they
go
have to
do this
face
better?
second rain?
They'll have to face
They
the
will
stick
have
in
to
the
do
second ring.
sprinklers again, but not bubble unless they're really slow.
They will have to do bubble. There's not enough damage.
Right
If
there.
No, they don't have to. Yeah,
Okay, that's
unless
very
they were really
close.
slow.
They know the
That's a
side.
misdirect full time.
So
Okay,
the
they know not
world's
to reverse
most
it, so
neat
that's
misdirect.
enough. I believe in the cap.
Looking...
Look at this, right? Oh, that was
Yeah, I'm
close.
looking. That was. What was I supposed to look for, Aniiue?
The dash that they
the
did?
cancel!
Okay, and then
Oh
this SG
no!
will pick up.
I think I know what's going on!
Like that Meister was definitely capable.
No,
I knew it! I knew this run didn't finish!
Nice.
No!
Square.
They
hitbox
posted about how
comment.
this run didn't finish. I suspected it. Oh no!
Okay, I have one.
I never seen
okay,
Marisa A.
I have one question for you, Hexugory. Are you Brazilian?
Why? What?
No
Why is he
Sport
Brazilian?
and Fami seems to know a lot about you. Are you Brazilian?
No, they
It's
just
all
posted
lighting up.
about this run. They
Okay,
never
sure.
remembered. Oh my god, this run doesn't finish, does it?
What
What
kind of
accusation?
accusation is that? Wow. No.
He said it made sense with the information I had.
That's like, even with the info you had, that's a very bizarre accusation.
It's not
Like,
like
with
an
the justification, I see what you asked
like saying it's
but
an
why?
accusation implies that being Brazilian is a bad thing, which is
Yeah.
racist. Therefore, it is not an accusation. It is a question.
Questioning the runner's nationality?
It's because look. This player went on the Damako chat and said, "Oh my god, I had my first space to SG, even though my last space was like stage 5."
I think it was stage 4.
And then I was like, "Oh, that's so sad, but congrats on your PB." And then this run shows up today. I'm like, And then I see the score, and it's not a clear score. And it's like, huh. And then they
Honestly,
die on Meister. It's like, oh my god, this is that.
I mean, yeah, I think you should practice stage 4 and 5,
Just
actually,
learn
both of them.
Just refine your routes a
Practice
bit more.
misdirection as well.
Yeah, that's
That was
part of
a very
stage 5.
Just refine it a bit more.
Okay.
Because you had a lot of very avoidable deaths with the stage sections in 4 and 5, so if you refine it a bit more and you
Run wasn't practice at
know.
all. Well, practice.
yeah, which is why our only recommendation is asking you to practice.
Yeah,
really,
you can get the run if you practice. Don't worry.
you really can't expect to get an LNB without practice. Yes, I know.
Right.
Discord is high. Discord is telling me I'm streaming when I'm not. So
Well, I'm gonna have
Right,
to go,
LNB?
guys, because
Oh,
it's Mother,
VFM,
so I have things to do. We'll see you guys. All right.
good night.
Bye.
Yeah.
Next run, and we are back to PCB.
You had TH prep but didn't know how to use it, Krast? Oh my god.
I don't know how to explain this. Like, ask for help. I think there is a video though. Yeah, there's a video. I've never seen that video, but it exists. Maybe it will help. Maybe not. I don't know. I've not seen it. Okay. Next run is a very important run for the history of shoot 'em up. This is Jaimers LNNN, and there's a third M. If you don't know Jaimers, you know Jaimers.
Some 16 years in the making.
Yeah, like very big shmup player. I mean, they play every. I think they played every shmup in existence. So they have played every Touhou game in existence. Mostly fun games. Every time there is a submission by Jaimers, it's like usually some type of Nokia fun game.
Yeah, here's some obscure game nobody's ever heard of to show off.
Yeah.
And like usual, here's some obscure game nobody's ever heard of called Yomu? I don't know.
Yeah, it's an obscure game no one's ever heard of. By the way, it's an LNN. But yeah, this is like the first time they got a proper like an LNN of the main game, like not official games. And yeah, the comment says first LNNN in 16 years. I don't know about you guys, but 16 years ago I was 5, so yeah.
16 years ago, I was nothing. I know, I was something, but not much.
Not much. That's such a nice way to put it. I was something, but not much. And yeah,
I mean, it's
I've been
true.
15, so you know.
now
I'm a bit older.
there is a chance
A
that
little bit.
OBS makes it work, and there is a chance OBS doesn't make it work, and we're gonna struggle for half a year making it work. Oh, it works.
Oh, yippee.
Okay. Like the video, like there is like some camera thing on the video. I needed to crop it out, so you don't get the camera. I'm not that sorry.
Okay, we're cycling through the shot types.
Yeah, like they are playing on the CRT.
Which we can see, but you can't, so...
Yeah,
well.
actually, I mean, I can
CRT
I can
with the UI rearrangement mod.
I can kind of show you how it looks.
Yes.
But I'm gonna revert it back then. Yeah, this is the full video, and like yeah, you have the CRT. It's kind of cool.
Ta-da!
How do you
Yo
speed
yo
up
moo, what's
stuff?
that?
Genuinely,
I mean, there was
forgot
more.
how to.
I'm pretty sure there was more to the run comment as well.
I don't think so.
Was there?
I might just be
Was
thinking
there?
of the description of the video.
It probably just is the great.
Yeah, no. First comment. The comment is just first LNNN in 16 years.
Okay, then then I am
Yep.
thinking of the description of the video. The reason Jaimers decided to go for this is the TWC qualifier for PCB.
Yo.
You know, if you haven't seen it, have you been living under a rock? There were 4 LNNs by 3 players in that time.
What a way to start off TWC at all, you
And
know?
there was a 2 minutes at 75 FPS too.
Yeah, forgot someone just after just getting it went
After
for
getting 2
75 clear.
LNNs.
But it showed the consistency of the power cancel route.
Yeah.
And yes, we're going to be seeing the power cancel route.
I mean, as it was
Yeah,
made obvious by the trillion power drop.
Huh? I mean, collecting power in PCB is impossible. I think
No, but
about
like
it, right?
they tap tried and they gained 20 power. Like,
Yeah. We're also going to be seeing a lot of cherry manipulation to get borders at specific times and border iframe through things.
Yes, we will be watching these border iframes.
God, the CRT is cool, I have to say.
That is true. The UI arrangement is also pretty,
Yeah, the UI
pretty sick.
arrangement is a mess, but it's working.
It looks cool.
I mean, the FPS above wait, it cropped out actually. Yeah, you only see 6 and not 60, so like
6.
the side of the game are not fully shown, so I guess it doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
better actually, because you know, like your hitbox, since you have the full sprite of Reimu, the hitbox can't get all the way to the side, and sometimes it can trip you up.
I think that we just can't see that side of the screen from the side of the monitor blocking it.
Actually,
That's
that's
what I'm
also
thinking.
fair, yeah.
There's probably something obscuring it, and it's not genuinely just a screen just not showing it.
Yeah, actually it makes sense. Out to the history being absolutely wrong on PCB. Or maybe it's right and Jaimers is that good. Both are
I
probable.
mean, I know while Jaimers was going for it, there were some 1 miss runs posted.
Yeah.
And I think, just based on that, I would assume that there were a lot of runs that were reset.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's just how many runs finished.
I mean, Jaimers is a fantastic shmup player. Like,
Yes.
Can't deny that.
you in
Right,
fact
okay,
cannot
so-
get a PCB LNN fast if you're not extremely good at shoot 'em up.
I feel like that just makes sense, you know. The kitchen is indeed in the the kitchen
kitchen is in the
No, the fork
fork.
in the kitchen. A fork in a kitchen in the fork, for real?
Kind of a scary 10 spell one there.
That spell one, I was about to say, because usually people don't comment on that spell one, but that spell one looked very scary. Well, right, okay, so I guess we can talk about the cherry.
Since I can only speed up 2 times 2,
No, I think
speed up Alice
like,
probably.
I don't think we have time to talk about cherry because Kimon Tonka is coming.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, that's true. Well,
That's the first
you'll see
big
King Kong.
threat of PCB.
Very
I thought it was the power control, the
qualifiers.
power collection.
In qualifiers,
but
this has actually walled like a lot of the contestants
Yeah,
here.
So the thing about power cancel and all of the stage routing around that is that it gets really consistent. It's just a matter of knowing what to do. This is just a
Look
mess.
at what you have to do.
Yeah,
Get pushed to the side and still have to do the nastiest things ever.
And remember,
Ew.
it's also being done at 97 power, not full.
Yep.
Mhm.
I
Right,
think
so
since
we're
I can
Cherry.
only speed up 2 times 2, I'm probably speeding up Alice because we can somewhat see anyway.
Yeah. So you want to route your cherry as well because if you get borders, you auto-pock everything on the screen, which isn't good if you're trying to save up your power cancel.
There's that. There is also like border iframe stuff, but I think it's less
Yeah,
relevant.
Yeah, we'll
It's
mention
just
it when it comes
irrelevant.
up.
Yeah. But for now, how do you manage your cherry? Focus and unfocused shots have different cherry gain. You can see Jaimers is actually unfocusing here. You can see the cherry gain increase rapidly compared to being focused. So that's an example of unfocused giving you a lot more cherry gain.
We're also
ReimuB has a lot of it.
We are also timing down the mid-non. I think Jaimers is going to time it out entirely in order to skip Maiden's Winraku. This is partially because the cherry items that you pick up have a value dependent on the number of spell cards you capture. So by not seeing that spell card, you don't have to time out that spell card to avoid capturing that spell card to keep cherry items lower to help with border routing like 3 stages from now.
Yeah, this is actually one of the reasons why capping spell cards makes RB easier later on, which is mentioned in a few other ones. but not
RB is
really
irrelevant
relevant
here. Like
Yeah, RB.
this
Not
is
bad.
being done for spam.
Yeah, and I was about to say not relevant here,
Like,
just explaining
if you're
why it's
going for
important on the run.
LNNN, like RB is an issue, but it's like not the biggest issue ever.
Mhm.
It was an issue because of nerves.
Yeah, RB is a nerves check more than anything else.
But I mean,
Very much
what
so.
they mean is like the full video, which I couldn't fit because it's not 4x3. Like there is like a
Yeah.
camera of the CRT monitor, and yeah, like with the angle of the camera, like we can like some part of it is kind of hidden, and so yeah, we only see 6 instead of 60.
And the FPS counter, yep.
It's very cool
Right,
to
so
look
there's-
at, but like I think it's better for TRS to have the game be as big as possible.
That's true.
You can see it's cropped very badly, by the way, because I tried my best. Technically, we're missing a few pixels down and left.
Yeah.
Yeah, the main thing being done with border routing during bosses is just trying to make sure that there's not a border active when a spell card ends to avoid auto-collecting all of the power that it drops.
Mm-hmm.
Which, of course, also means not collecting point items, see lack of extends, but you're going for LNN, who cares about having lives?
Show nothing
Yeah,
but the
we'll see a misdirect
CRT.
here.
Well, it's a runner request, guys. The runner request, how do I do this?
Ooh,
anyway?
that's a bit scary. This spell card's just scary, even if you do the misdirect.
Okay, nothing but the CRT, so... No, that doesn't fucking work. I have to do like this, and then I do like... I can't even.
Well, I guess I can point over to like how there is a special cut for the cherry there.
Yeah, I
which
guess
shows how
yeah.
relevant it
You
is.
can see like on the CRT, like you can see like all the UI was redesigned. Like you have the score and point item at the top. The camera is moving, and like the stuff at the bottom. Anyway.
Yep.
Of course, you can just
So-
stream this part.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at the cherry. It's like
Yeah, the cherry is being kept very specifically without triggering the border. I think probably for Lily.
that's from
Lily's a very, it's a very reasonable place to use your border iframe, honestly.
Well, the thing is, Lily is a time where you have a lot of time shooting, where there's no items to worry about. So it's a good time to reset your cherry back to 0.
The camera
That as
moving
well.
is funny. Like it's kind of zooming in and out.
So here's the border.
So when a
Why not
border
even
runs
dive
out,
in
you
here?
have like you
Whoa,
have so many.
no,
different
we could see
iframes.
it. Like they ran into a bullet, but it was during
Yeah.
border iframes.
Yeah. I don't know exactly how long you have. I'm sure somebody does.
About 40
it's
seconds,
about-
I mean 40 frames, I think.
I was going to
40,
say
I thought
about
it was
2/3 of a
less.
second.
Yeah,
That's what
about
I
40
thought it
frames,
was.
so a little under a second, yeah.
So as long as you wait for the border to expire, and like you are just invincible for that short period of time, and that can be exploited in a few places.
So you can see the line of the CRT just moving to the side. It's so cool. I love this. I'm looking more at the CRT than the...
I mean, it does look cool.
If you want to see the full video with the CRT, I can send the link actually.
Yeah, just send the link to the video.
All right, Prism Rivers.
I need
Yeah.
to unspeed up. Feels weird now.
Right, so we're going to be
Whoa,
going way up
top
here.
out. Okay.
Because these are aimed at you, so...
No, this is
It's
to maximize shotgun damage,
And that as well.
I don't. And we're also setting up for a border iframe on Non 2 because Non 2 is
All about
pretty
CRT.
nasty.
Yeah, this is the infamous watch this border iframe place.
Oh, the sherry
Yeah, look at
value!
that.
The sherry
Very,
value!
very close.
Holy! Okay, there it is.
That's basically like perfect.
Yeah, you dodge this wave and then you iframe this wave.
This is the rough wave. Up we go.
Yeah, like 49990. What did calculate? I don't think you can calculate like to the 10.
It's all about the CRT, the LNNN,
Like, I feel
that's
like-
the secondary.
There's probably a bit of like involved in that.
That's actually nuts.
But also, of course, if you do end up getting a border at a time where you weren't expecting it, I think that's often not going to be catastrophic. You
It's
can
not
just,
the end of the world, but it's not cool, you know. Like
yeah,
you'd
you just
rather
try
not.
to get back. You try to get back to the border timing you were used to.
Yeah, you reroute it.
But like,
Oh,
genuinely, it's not something you want to have to take care of in addition to
Yeah.
dodging.
And of course, you just skip the border iframe that you wanted.
Also, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
Well,
tech support,
regardless,
thank
we
you
still
for
have
the
a
raid.
little bit of
Stream was
a
good.
hour leeway, it seems. Hello, tech support.
Should I show the CRT again just because tech support is here? I'm gonna do it after the after the boss. I think tech support would be interested.
What? Why did he stop shooting for a sec? What is that setting up Cherry for?
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Oh,
It's hard to tell. It's we don't know the route.
Thanks
I mean,
a lot
maybe
for
you
the
do.
run.
I don't.
For the raid.
Ah, it's setting up Cherry to make sure that a border isn't gotten at the end of the spell. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Depending on how it fans out, we may even see some border iframe action or
No.
not.
Oh yeah, the point. We have 48 out of 50.
This is looking a bit scary. It's fine.
I think at this point, the next border setup is Hellgod Sword, already being thought about, like already being planned for.
That's just how major HGS is, honestly.
I mean, that's just how intricate Cherry routing can be.
That as well.
especially when you can't just get a border at some point in the stage. You can't.
The game just throws a grenade of power items at you.
We're gonna get the extent soon, guys.
Yay! This will be critical for a run. Pick up some power here.
I mean, you're at 1 of 6. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, I
Like,
mentioned earlier that
like you
you have
do
some
have to
leeway.
get to 127. That is extent.
You don't have to get to 127, though 127 is ideal. You can
Yeah, but-
rely on a big power.
Yeah, but you
item.
can't stay on 86. Is what I'm saying.
Yep.
Yeah, you're taking some big T's
Okay.
here.
Yeah, okay. But of course, like you might as well set up for 127 just
Yeah.
to make it as easy as possible.
But like,
Yep.
well, I know Iron, right? I know the Iron, right? And I know if you're going for power control on Mistia and 2, you have to enter Mistia with 124 and not 127 because there is forced POC thing after the mid boss. Isn't there like something similar at like
We'll
isn't there
see.
auto POCs?
Auto POCs.
Like for during dialogue?
It,
Auto
it won't
POC.
I don't
matter.
think there's any items that's relevant for.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it won't matter because it's only after mid boss. It's only approaching mid boss Yomu, which is after spam.
Again, we're skipping mid spell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
this was used in TWC as well.
Except for spam, yes, but like. Yeah, good to know, yeah, because like the first time I tried to get power console on Mistia, I was like, oh, it's dead.
But the dialogue.
Not often you see a run after mid-boss Yomu with only one extend.
It's the third TRS this week. We have Friday TRS when the queue is big, and the queue is big, so we have Friday TRS.
I think this whole formation is static.
Yeah, looks
This-
like it.
That
seems
could be
static, yeah.
misinformation.
Ooh, nice start skip.
If not static, at least somewhat, routable or planned around.
Should have into Yomu with that much pace. Yeah, the LNB pace is not the greatest, but the LNN pace is good.
You guys get 3 lives into Yomu?
You guys going to Yomu?
You guys play PCB?
You guys? Okay, so here we have a border basically
Yep,
perfectly
setting
lined
up
up
for
here.
a border iframe.
Which is good considering this spell.
Yeah. Now, we don't want to get hit here, obviously.
Wow.
Dodge the first wave, iframe the second wave.
Yeah, but like the first wave was rude.
We
Now
didn't
you
even
might
need
be
it.
thinking, that looked like an awful long time to be invulnerable. You're right. It's extended by Yomu's slowdown.
Yep.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't think
didn't
it
even think they
matters.
needed it. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
you-
just
you
dodged
hit-
it.
You can cover the same distance, but it makes the timing of it a lot easier, and so in practice it makes it easier to cover a long distance and just
Yeah.
ignore the entire wave.
Yeah. But I don't think they got it.
I mean, they got it, but like it wasn't exactly necessary because it fanned out pretty nicely. And if you have the opportunity to, you may as well not risk dying anyway.
No, like you just plan to do that border iframe.
Yeah.
Like, that was specifically set up. There is no react and
But
decide.
yeah, but
There's,
like the
you are doing this.
the first wave was way meaner
Scary
than the second
Asura.
one.
That was scary.
Fire point item still low Starks because this is a power cancel.
You
run.
can't POC.
It will be very clear in about 2 minutes.
But yeah, look at their powers. They have not died yet, and they are not full power. Therefore, they couldn't get that many items. Well, technically,
you have to
point
avoid
items and
lost
power
items.
items are not the same thing. But like also, like if you're not collecting, you're not collecting.
And no border pox as well, so no pox from there. So you really just don't get a lot of opportunities to get your piv. Right. This spell can crit roll.
Why is there a power console for so long? It's gonna be apparent in 1
Just
minute.
wait.
There is a good reason.
Give it a moment. Give it a
If you-
moment. There's a
Well,
very
let's put it
infamous
this way.
section coming up.
If you have ever tried to dodge this section seriously in a run, you would know why players would go this out of the way to skip it.
Yeah, because
and make it so much
being not
easier.
full power
You
for the
would
entire
know.
run, including Yomu, it's not something you do for fun, I'll tell you that one.
Yeah,
And,
also, every single thing up to this point, every single boss up to this point, you have lower damage from not being a full power.
Well, except that, yeah, I guess.
You are trading everything else being marginally harder just for this.
And yet,
You may
it's
be
still not
asking
free.
why. Well,
Just
we're
to
ReimuB.
turn this from, like, I don't know, maybe 10-20% to maybe a coin flip. That's what we're working with. That's what this is. That is the state of PCB.
And
Yep,
we're delaying
very nice.
here. It's still this part.
Nah,
Okay,
it
panned out
was,
really
it was
nicely.
very well done.
That's power cancel.
And look, Jaimers tripled his point items there.
Yep, I was
Yep.
gonna say it.
That's the
like
auto
this
pop.
core kinda like imploded.
Yeah. So spam is really that big of a filter, especially for really low range forward focus shots like ReimuB or
And
MarisaA,
now-
for example. MarisaA,
No,
rather.
ReimuB has a very noticeably better ethical spam than either MarisaA does. It's kind of
Ah,
insane.
Is that so? It's still
It's still bad.
still pretty bad, yeah.
You don't need...
Now we're
No,
popping.
you need more PIV, but not for LNNN.
Once you get a run past spam, you're not exactly home free, even though everything afterwards on paper is very consistent.
I mean,
'Cause
nerves.
It's not easy to get that run past spam. So yeah, nerves. And Yuiko is not a short fight.
You don't...
Yeah.
Nothing is short, it's PCB.
ECB is a mental game.
I think
At the
you
highest
agree it's about
level.
as long as Kaguya, maybe a bit shorter, which says a lot.
Yeah, Yuiko is literally something like 6 minutes. It's a lot.
Kaguya is 7.
Lost 5
But
LNN
the
phases. Yeah,
difference is
will
that
be
Kaguya is more than
here.
half the difficulty of IN, whereas Yuiko is really not half the difficulty of PCB. Really not.
PCB just has those like very notable choke points. It's just very easy to fuck up Yuiko.
Yeah, they are definitely rough stuff, like non-2, non-3, like... not... One of them was wrong. Yeah, non-2 was wrong. I guess non-2 can be tricky, but... Non-3...
Non-2 is screaming, non-3 is static,
Non-3
non-4
is
is
weird.
everybody says it's 3.
Yeah, no, I mean non-4 it's literally...
It's Sumizome and RB
But like,
that are
even
there.
spell 2, like it's a route, but it's scary, you know?
Yeah, it's all routed, but that's what it is. That's where the nerfs come in. It's all routed, and it's all dependent on your execution.
Yeah, for
Well,
once
it
it's...
doesn't really matter where the difficulty comes from. You're just like you are going to be nervous because of what it takes to get here,
yeah.
especially if you haven't been here before.
If you can bomb, you bomb spam. Like, it's just... we go out of the way because we can't. If we can just bomb spam, it just doesn't matter.
If you're going for just a clear, you could even potentially try to line up a border for it.
Yep.
Then you
Well,
auto-collect all the items.
Yeah,
I mean,
yes,
yeah.
lining up
Yeah,
a border for spam is ideal because you don't lose any of your resources and you POC a lot of the items and you get a lot of cherry.
Anyway,
Very
this Yuiko, basically
Yeah.
just static route. Basically followed by basically just static route.
Yeah,
I'm
that's not many
interested to see
easy.
what route's taken here.
And like, Sumizome is a nightmare. Like, let's be for real. Sumizome is not
Yes, Sumizome and RB
a
are
nice
rare.
spell.
Sumizome is... it can be a little scary, but there's ways to approach it that make it a lot less scary.
I have
And then
seen,
RB...
I have seen too much death to Sumizome.
But have you
easily
seen
mitigate it.
routed, like, death to a routed Sumizome is the thing.
I've seen Robbie die to Sumizome on page, yeah.
Routed!
Didn't Robbie routed? I thought she did.
No.
Okay, well,
No, Roby
Or
has
if
a
it
route
was a
for
very
it.
bad route at first, and then lost face to it.
Yeah, maybe that. Again, maybe Roby had a route, but she just exploded And then
A
putting
well-routed
included-
Sumizome, like, it's not free, but it's also something that should, again, be consistent like the rest of this fight.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I don't know, it's scary.
It's still scary. It's basically the biggest nerves check ever.
No, that's RB. RB is pure nerves check at this point.
I was talking about like Yuko in general, but yeah, RB is the nerves check of the nerves check.
Great!
There we
Yes! That is the
Yes!
survival route, by the way.
Yep.
Nerves
Barricade
check
of
with the nerve
survival
check
and scoring
with
routes
the-
being the same.
Right, so most of these have been again routed, and then Sumizome is
That's
again
such a fast
routed.
kill.
We got the next 10, guys.
Big, huge.
Very necessary.
More life for RB.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Handling it pretty well, like very well actually. There's been no scary dodges.
Yeah, the thing is, when you do it this way, the butterflies basically just stay out of your way, and it's just dealing with the rice bullets. And the rice bullets are, until the very end, they don't get dense at all.
Yeah.
Right. Also,
There we
like,
go.
That's why Sumizome, with a good route, is not that threatening.
I mean, this story was 5 out of 6, which, you know,
That just means there was a death in practice at some point.
I mean,
Yeah.
and then
maybe.
RB. It's more probable
boy.
than it's a run, honestly.
So there's multiple methods to do RB, and it seems we're doing the usual, going
Also, like,
pretty high up.
the Sherry
do
count
these.
Will
is
there be
Very,
border
very, very,
iframes?
very cool. It's like,
That would be cinema. We have enough
Yeah.
cherry to maybe get one incidentally.
No, because I know some players will intentionally do multiple border iframes here to cancel red waves. It doesn't look like Jaimers is electing to do this, which is fair. This makes every wave basically the same.
Hmm
okay, yes, 4,000 grades is cool. Consider not doing it. But it is cool, I'll give you that one.
It is indeed the most epic method. Okay, here's the border.
Unless... No.
No, the border
Oh.
times out like just as RB ends.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
That was so clean. Like, I think the only moment things were really scary, aside from spam, was like Asura sword.
The
Yeah, Asura-
dancing,
that- no,
the
this run was
dancing. Look, yeah, the eye
ridiculously
score is
clear.
so good.
That's so
This
clean.
Now this is how you add personality into your run. You dance at the end. This is what it feels like to play Touhou.
I believe that was actually the high score, and the reason it didn't show as the high score is because PCB can have a desync in the PIV from not saving as many significant digits as in a real run.
Thank you.
And so
Yeah,
the
I've
score
heard
can
that.
very slightly desync and be very slightly lower in a replay than in the real run.
Mhm.
This is a real thing that really happens.
6 billion. I don't.
Yeah, the run
I'll
was
be honest. I
awesome.
don't think this
600
was 6
million.
billion. I'll be honest. If this was 6 billion, I would have questions. Very big questions.
That's just a very, very well executed run.
Yeah, yeah, pretty good run.
Yeah, pretty good. It's kind of good.
Yeah,
a little
no,
good.
I mean, it's cool to see, like, you know, like in about a week of time, you had Jaimers getting an LNN and Yeshi getting an LNN, which are like two extremely good players that I would have never hoped they'd get an LNN, you know? Like, because it's just not what they're usually going for, and like, it's just cool to see, you know?
Really is. Yeah. Now that you mention it, I was there for the Yishi like LNN, that was something else.
Oh, there, I just opened my website about Jaimers, Yeshi, what?
What? Beast? Hey,
Yeah,
HNN, nudge, nudge, nudge,
Yeah.
nudge.
It's LNN in fighting game, which is, well, not fighting game, VS game, also fighting game, by the way. But like,
Well,
it's not the same. Like, they also have like some fun games, I think.
Okay, fan games make sense. Fan games just make sense.
But yeah, they also have LNN in fighting game, which is the funniest shit ever.
I mean, those fighting games do have hands.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah, PODD, I think they have, yeah, they clearly have some, Yulog, I mean, I think at least. They played Yulog a bunch, so I assume
Putting
they do.
aside any quibbling over what is or isn't easy or is or isn't like
Yeah, it's just different. It's not
reasonable.
even
There
a
was-
question of...
Those are players that did not have any mainline official Touhou LNNs, and now they do, and
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's two players that, again, I really didn't expect would go for one. And they both chose PCB, which is fair. It's not my pick, but it's fair.
Highly consistent.
Okay, and last but certainly not least, we have UFO extra scoring by Lorenzo. Hello, Lorenzo.
Yes, hello, Lorenzo. Excited to see how this will pan out.
Mm-hmm. So,
Oh, Fantasy Seal.
yeah, what is the comment? I need to hide the replay, fuck. I'll do that. So it's ReimuB scoring. The special conditions are crow ... Very important. I now have a PhD in Fantasy Seal.
Yeah, this category, if you want to score it, requires very good understanding of ReimuB's bomb.
Yeah, yeah, you'd think because that bomb's a bit variable.
I feel like you could probably start trying to explain it now and not finish by the time the run is over.
Genuinely.
Yeah, okay. Let's start. So let's divide ReimuB's bomb in two phases. Phase 1, expansion phase, and phase 2, aiming and damage phase. On phase 1, thank you RB for your congratulations. Okay.
Keep
On
talking,
phase
keep
1
talking.
Oh yeah, on phase 1, so the expansion phase, balls will come out of ReimuB, and they will expand, rotating around ReimuB, and each ball has a certain maximum damage it can deal, and if you deal that damage during the expansion phase, then it will shorten the single ball's life later during the second phase, which is the damage phase. And that's important because you really want to maximize damage in both phases during the second half of the stage. And if you fail to do so, then during the second phase, balls will scatter early on the screen, and they will also have random, well, not really random, but in the end it is random, rates of explosion, and the damage will be unoptimized, and that will result in a reset, because you need to be really fast and deal tons of damage in a short span of time.
Okay, those UFO breaks in the first half, those all seemed really annoying.
Yeah, like the worst part, like at some point like, there was a fucking blue and a red on like the same pixels almost. And like you had to wait for them to bounce up.
All the UFOs in this stage are really, really precise.
You'd think. Well, thank you for your lecture on Fantasy Seal, Professor Lorenzo. I'm excited to be here for more of your classes.
Yeah, also, the scoring in general in UFO is very based around the UFOs, but also PIV, which is the best way to gain PAV is to pick up a UFO token while a UFO summon is active. That adds 1,000 immediately.
I thought it
The
was
other way
churn
is
mid-non. I thought the best way to graze
Yeah.
was like to get PIV is to churn mid-non.
That's not in
Yeah,
the extra stage. Instead,
Yeah,
you get
Here's
this.
here's where you get graze.
This fucking
I'm gonna say
graze,
it does
man.
not look easy. It does look easier than it churn mid-non. Let me tell.
Nah,
That
midnight
looks
is free
so much
compared to
easier than
this.
I'm sure it is.
Oh god, that says a lot about this. This seems like a very big wall for higher level UFO
Yeah.
extra scoring.
But I mean, that's kind of the sign of mastery, like making something difficult look easy.
Oh, I never said it looked
Yeah,
easy. I
definitely.
never said it looked easy. It doesn't.
I mean, it looks like you just go up there and you get a bunch of free grays, but it's not that simple.
Yeah.
Here are the bombs, here are the bombs.
I can understand that it's not easy. I just it's churn.
This section is chaos.
Oh, you are dancing around with these. That's beautiful.
Oh, that dash through the lane. Oh god.
This is actually like so pretty for some reason. It's
UFO
mesmerizing.
is UFO is an amazing game, like especially for scoring. It's just
Oh, that bomb control. Like, it just went
it's-
everywhere it needed to.
It's
Mhm.
actually so fucking beautiful. I can't get over this.
I'm very happy
And
we
that
get.
blue that lines up.
I'm really happy we get to see this category into the WC. Although
Yeah.
I'm afraid it's gonna be reset hell.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
No, I'm dead.
I mean, that's partially because your score is almost entirely determined by the stage, right?
I mean, and
Aniiue
then don't
is
choke,
largely constant score,
and then
Aniiue
don't
is
choke.
just
assuming you don't
Right.
choke, of course.
Oh my god.
You really
that's-
enter
You'll
Nue
suffer
with
less.
0 life, damn.
Yep.
I thought you had a
I mean, this
safety
just
net.
seems like ideal for Nue because you don't want to be missing on the spell card bonuses either.
I mean,
It's a very
yeah,
survival
but-
based lots.
But it's scary to die.
Very
Spell card
scary.
bonuses are what, like 18 million to 22 million on the survival final? That doesn't take
Yeah.
down for some reason.
Yeah.
Or does ReimuB have lower damage, so it's more like 15 million?
Yeah, well, that's ReimuB for you.
So yeah, now
No,
the
it's
scoring
18.
part
18.
is over, and you just from now on you just want to optimize SCBs
And not die.
and
You
yeah,
could
the fluctua-
also technically get very marginal gain by timing down these nons for grays.
yeah, but if
why
you
risk
if
it?
you aren't in Niamu, you're not doing it.
Unless you're in Yamu, pretty much. Like, why are you going to do it? 25th letter of the alphabet. Why?
It's free PIV.
It's free mental fatigue. I don't know.
Now, with ReimuB, the fluctuations in score during the boss are not too big except for two spells, which are the blue UFOs and the rainbow UFOs spells. ReimuB struggles on those two especially because the damage output is really low, and the blue UFO spell especially has the thing where you know how the UFOs spawn clockwise and then they change directions randomly? Yeah, that can block you a lot, and you're gonna see that very soon.
Oh boy, that won't be fun.
That would explain why sometimes blue UFO gets very scary all of a sudden.
Hmm. Here we go.
Oh,
All good so far?
hey, it worked out. I think.
And
Holy
now
shit!
I got a
That's
really
so
nasty
rude.
RNG there,
Damn.
which pushed me to the side and made me lose
What?
a lot of SCB.
What the fuck? My bad.
I got 17 mil flat there, whereas Nyamu's run got 18. And yeah, that's a 1 mil loss, which is huge.
Jesus fuck. Okay. Yeah, I can see why that blue UFOs can be a little bit infuriating.
Yep.
That's just spell card bonus optimization. Sometimes you're just not given the opportunity to get a really good one.
Yeah. Though I do wonder what shot type are you going to be using for UFO Extra?
I assume ReimuB.
For sure, ReimuB is an option, but I also have another shot in mind. I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it.
There is
a
a
secret,
1 in
okay,
5
got it.
chance this is Sanae A.
Who knows?
That is true. That is true.
Why, I wonder? I think Abby knows. I don't know why.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he knows.
Those who knows. Bro.
What have you been
Bro knows.
doing?
He knows as well.
Okay, it has to be. I think it. Okay, realistically, it's not Sanae A, right? Like, realistically, it's either Sanae B or Marisa.
Maybe.
You're having fun, aren't you?
And with Abby's
Yeah.
reaction, I think it's a Marisa.
Well, I can't
Oh,
wait
yeah.
to see the
Probably
next
Marisa A,
UFO
actually.
scoring PWC strat drop.
You know what? Okay, yeah.
Nice week, by the way.
My prediction is Marisa A.
All right. That's a good prediction.
The what algorithm now?
Perfect.
What?
What now?
What am I reading?
That's actually so real and accurate.
I need to. Okay, wait. This spell card looks kind of scary.
Yeah, I got blocked by UFOs twice here, so I lost half a mil. Unlucky.
I have the most
Yeah, you got
important
Cox blocked.
The most important question of them all. Where were you when you played that run?
I was on my desk.
Aww.
Yeah. Okay, that's a surprise.
Yeah.
Aww.
Nice grace. This is actually pretty cool. This is really funny, actually.
This looks
Yeah,
scary.
this
It's
is
not-
actually-
okay,
I've
it's not
never
as bad as
thought
it
to do
looks,
that.
I think, but
This is useless, by the way.
Yeah, but it looks cool.
funny.
I mean, actually, don't you get point items?
No,
No.
you get none after this, you get none after Gretbo. There are no
Okay.
more point items, and thus point item value gives you nothing.
Okay, that's actually very
That's
funny. then.
actually so funny. I love this. So this reminds me of that one UFO like video where they give you like 1,000,000 PIV, but there's just one point item in the entire video. If you know, you know.
But yeah, it's Jim there. Like, that's very consistent then.
Clear bonus is basically 100 items.
I love being on World Record pace and just shitposting on the survival. Like, I respect
Yeah.
that.
That's based. Like, oh, look at these gray strats! Whoa! Look at the
Okay.
PIV gain!
Crash bow time.
With ReimuB, so. I mean,
And
you
if you
gotta
haven't-
up.
No, you don't. The spell card bonus does not tick down during this spell.
Yep.
so
I was gonna make I was making a joke about that.
Yeah, you can
Like, you
time.
gotta optimize it. You gotta optimize
You
it.
can. You should time it out. I think.
No, if you really wanted to optimize this, you dodge it off to the side to milk extra tick points.
Oh my god.
Yeah, technically,
my
you know.
God.
No, wait.
Shut
Actually, you know,
up.
like you get like the star items, yes. So like. When you enter the last phase, you just wait until it's the rage phase so that you get the star item from the last phase.
No, but what about the tick bonus, right? You see how you get like 10 like 100 points per second by just shooting? Imagine if you optimize that, huge gains.
No, the grace doesn't matter, but I think the star items do matter. So technically, waiting for the transition to Grudgeable Rage would give a bit of score. However,
Nice
don't
shift
do that.
spam there. Don't do that.
But yeah, GG.
Are you patting Aniiue?
That's the world record, if
Thanks.
I'm not mistaken.
Nice
With this
dance.
celebration,
Yeah, we're celebrating here.
I mean, you did just get your like masters in ReimuB, so
PhD.
Yeah, I got a PhD and a world record. There you go.
yeah.
Which one was
That's
harder?
an awesome
Which one
run.
was harder?
That was
Um,
fun. That was fun to watch.
The PhD was harder, I think.
What?
And as you know, I just booted up the world record thing. Nyamu got a world record today with MarisaA.
Yep,
Huh.
new MarisaA world record. And I watched that replay like an hour ago, and it's full gambling on Kogasa. I hated it.
I mean, Marisa's a big grease box.
Yeah.
That's let's go gambling. Oh dang it.
But yeah,
I wanna watch
so-
it, please.
so for the next world record, get in the car and yeah, you do it.
Dude, I almost got it at one time.
Yeah,
dude.
it's actually so sad.
Uh,
Oh
extra
well.
scarring.
Well, actually, I think I'll have my next 10-hour-long car trip next month. So maybe I can try something.
Okay, practice a lot and never do runs. Just practice, not a single run.
All right.
Parakeet, let's go.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
and if I happen to be on world record pace on TWC, I'm just gonna game over so I get the world record in my car.
Wait, it's after the TWC run?
No, just
Yeah.
get world record in TWC and then get world record again in your car.
Just play
What did you do,
TWC.
TWC?
Stream TWC
TWC
from
from the
your
car.
car. There it is.
In the car,
you
yes,
know?
precisely.
Yeah, you could do that
TWC
too.
in the car. That's what
Oh
the C in
my God.
TWC stands for. Touhou World Car idea.
You know, you would have super player quality, but that's just because of road trip bullshit.
It just make it gives you the super player quality. You get the car world record. It just lines up. You gotta do it.
True.
So bad.
Those who crow.
Oh well. And with that, that is the end of the TRS, and everything is bugging for whatever reason. I'm gonna assume that when I play transition, it stops bugging. It did. That's amazing. Music.
Yeah.
And yeah. Well, thanks everyone for watching TRS. Again, this was a very, very good TRS for the runs we had. First of all, we have Jaimers and LNNN, we have UFO World Record, and we also had CraftTek run, which was all three are major runs, I would say. And
Yup.
and the other four runs were not bad at all. That's not what I'm saying, but
Very entertaining TRS.
it was a very, very good
You know,
TRS.
Great mix of comedy, tragedy, and absolute cinema.
Song is-
What's the name of the song? It's from Shinra Bancho.
Yeah, no, that's not the name of the song. That's the name of the artist.
Yeah, come on, man. It's in
Sorry.
Japanese.
I mean, it's
That
translated for
doesn't
me.
stop some people.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
And yeah.
It's from their latest album, right?
Yeah, from Synchro 5.
It's Synchro 5? Oh, my bad. There's a lot of good songs in that album.
That's the only one I
Synchro.
listen to, I'll be honest.
Oh, okay, man.
Yeah.
Last Night's good.
Oh well. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Fantastic TRS. I need to plug the stuff. First of all, if you want to submit a run, the form is here. If you want to see the current queue, it is there. And if you want to join the Discord for multiple reasons, ranging from inquiries about your run, or just being there in the Discord, the link is also in the chat. TWC is starting next weekend, so we are gonna enter a phase of both TRS and TWC. We are gonna try to host as many TRS as we can during it, but if a match lines up exactly during the timing of a TRS, it can't happen, right? But yeah, this usually TRS kind of rate really slows down during WBC season. We are gonna try to have it not be the case. And that's why we're also gonna try and having like the 1 run per month limit stay here the entire time. If it gets out of hand, we will move to something else. But so far, it looks like it should be fine. And yeah, I mentioned TWC. If you want to know more about the Touhou World Cup, you have the website by Maribel. You can look at the schedule in here. It will be converted in your time zone, which is useful because time zone sucks. And yeah, I think that's it for me today. I don't know if we're gonna have a Friday HRS next week or not. I think it will depend on the queue.
So if you want a Friday TRS, everyone watching who hasn't submitted needs to submit.
Submit now for free Friday TRS.
And yeah, I think that's it. So I'm gonna say goodbye and let the final word to the rest of the crew.
Bye bye.
Thank you for watching.
You got anything to say, HNN? Speechless? I guess so. Well,
Okay, bye!
Bye.